Wait, is this a slightly different arena?
Might be a different part of the same arena.
Huh.
Could be a different arena. I don't know. There are multiple arenas. It happens.
Huh.
I've seen it go down before. Yeah. This is a proper arena. So this is if you see it, you can look into it. This has a big wall in the center.
We're on the boat.
Yeah, so there are going to be these little levers that you can hit, and it will open a cage in the center. This is like 4U's arena, and that 4U had 2 arenas, and this was the general one. Typically, events are fought in this arena, and then the other arena, which is the one that has a lot of higher areas with the Dragonator and the cannons and stuff, that's the arena for captured monsters that are related to the game.
And that one is in the ravine. This seems to be a part of Astera.
Yes, and it happens.
Huh.
I don't know what to say outside of that.
I did not notice that they just had another arena just in Astera.
All 3 of them are totally in here all at once.
Nice.
Fuck, this is gonna suck.
Deal with it. They're here. You better fucking deal.
Yeah, I know. I got it. I'll make this work somehow. You first. Oh, fuck. I messed up.
Here it goes.
Yeah, it didn't look like it affected it, but I didn't hit it either.
Huh, okay.
So I don't know if it actually did and I just didn't notice or what was up with that.
Can't wait for the others to notice you.
Nah, they're on the other side of that thing. I might go close that up so that they can't notice me, because that would probably benefit me quite a bit. Let me just hit that lever. There we go.
Seems cheap, but okay.
It won't be up forever. It'll only be up for a short period of time.
Oh, this is so you have chances to like sharpen and stuff.
Yeah, it's so you can sharpen, or if you want to separate 2 monsters that you're fighting at the same time. And also, I think if a monster steps on that, it counts as damage if they get hit by it, basically. Ah, damn.
Yeah, see,
Tau didn't get hit, though.
Usually I just roll as close to the thing as possible and try to get right behind its flashers.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Well,
I just
now
want to
you
bust
certainly
its
don't
head up
care.
and see. You know.
Are these low rank?
No, they look to be high rank. They were at like HR 11
He dropped
was
like
the minimum.
2 parts from 1 hit. Seemed
Yeah,
like he
I
was
noticed.
taking damage
I don't
really
know.
hard.
They might, if they're low rank, I'm surprised. So
Surprised
it could
that
be,
he
though.
didn't kill him in 1 hit just
Yeah,
because.
kinda.
No, he was crying.
What? Did you see the cone of light for a second there?
What about it?
It looked like I could see the physical cone of light that the mechanics were using.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Wow, I didn't realize you could literally just look at it.
Yeah, that's usually part of how I try to figure out how far I am from it, so I know how to dodge.
Come here, guy.
I've got full tzitzi-ya-ku on my Tony account, so I've fought enough of these guys. Yeah, you kind of see it.
Yeah, you could totally see it. That's so weird.
Yeah.
I've never noticed that.
I don't know.
I've never really had a huge reason to fight these guys either.
Yeah. Their color is pretty, is why I've decided I'd get the armor.
Oh, come on, guy.
Because if nothing else,
here.
the legs make it look like you're kind of wearing blue jeans, which I found amusing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
Yeah, they just don't care. Those are really intended for monsters that are buried in the ground anyway. Like, it's sort of accidental when it works.
They need to get over here and make this wacky. Yeah, he just doesn't care.
That's fine. I don't really care either. If I had rocks, I'd be a little bit more happy, but I don't have rocks right now.
Is there no rocks in this arena?
There probably are somewhere. Oh, sorry. Almost hit Tau.
Yeah, just barely missed.
It's not like it would have done damage to her anyway. Tau's strong. She don't care.
Yeah. No rocks?
Not seeing any up here. Yeah.
Weird. Oh,
little
hey.
weird.
Is that just for that?
Yeah, it looks like it's just for that.
Just
Oh
for
no,
now?
now I don't know which one's which.
They're both ones you gotta kill.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know which one I've been beating on this entire time.
The one you're on is the correct one.
Is it? I wasn't sure.
Pretty sure.
Fair enough.
is great. This is like a genuine rodeo.
A little bit.
And Tao is the rodeo clown, I guess?
That's kind of just how hunting in this game is.
Is that you've got a rodeo clown?
Yeah, it's kind of all that it is, yeah.
Yeah, that is true. Except your rodeo clown is wearing a wedding dress,
really?
and I find that extra funny.
That's what annoys the hell out of me, is that when these guys flash me, I get pulled out of my combos.
Well, it makes sense.
Right up your butt.
Gross.
It did, though.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. Well,
They
now I'm
can't
just getting
flash
double
each
flashed.
other.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
You could parkour up that net wall and jump on its back.
Or I could just wait for it to fucking drop 2 feet onto the ground.
I guess. Would have been cool looking.
Yeah, but it's not really useful.
God, I hope that other one comes over too.
I kind of hope it doesn't.
I
gotta
know
be
you
real.
do, but I
don't want
do.
to have to deal with like 8 of these dudes at the same fucking time.
8 tzitzi-ya-ku sounds like an amazing quest.
Just non-stop flashing. Okay, this one's dead.
Is he?
Yes, he
Oh,
is.
there he goes. He was still wiggling.
Yeah, kinda.
You gonna carve?
I'm gonna try, but I don't know if the other one's gonna give me a chance.
Well, he missed you there.
Well, he's sort of giving me like a chance. I don't think he's meaning to, but okay, there we go. See, this kind of a mission, by the way, would have been super useful for when you were making the tzitzi-ya-ku armor.
Yeah, but it was low rank, so I wouldn't have gotten into this.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you want to make high rank armor, hey, look.
Yeah, I could. I could do it later.
You could do this. This is super easy.
Ooh, more material.
Well, it's maybe not easy, but it's super useful.
Yeah, it speeds it up.
Definitely will.
Yeah, I don't remember what the high-rank tzitzi-ya-ku looks like, if we've even seen it.
I don't know if I've seen it because I don't kill them very often.
Yeah,
I
that's
probably have killed them enough to see their parts and everything, but like, usually I don't really bother going after tzitzi-ya-ku.
Yeah, they're mostly comic relief.
Sorta. Yeah, they're to annoy other monsters. That's my big
Yeah.
thing.
Which is great when it happens and you're not caught in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Gives you some free hits on Legiana or whatever.
Oof, that was like 360 damage just
Pretty
now?
good.
Wasn't bad. Oof, okay, well, he doesn't want me to do anything anymore, so just gonna back up.
Agitator activated. He's extra mad. But you can't really tell. He just kind of still
No,
looks
he's
like a
the same
tzitzi-ya-ku.
fucking monster no matter what. He doesn't really change ever.
He doesn't really get any
There's
better
the
at
face
things.
hit. I wasn't sure if I was gonna actually hit him that time.
Well, you didn't break his flashers.
Nope. That doesn't really matter too much because Tao doesn't care and neither do I. I was out of the range, like, by a lot.
Did he drop a piercing pod?
He's dropped a lot of shit. I don't know if he's dropped a piercing pod recently, but he may have.
Like just now, I thought I saw one.
I don't know. I didn't see one.
Yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah,
right
there it is. Yeah. Fair enough.
So hey, that's the thing. Oh, there's 2 of them.
Yeah, they're kind of half stuck in the ground. I think that's why I didn't recognize.
Yeah, and it was broad daylight, so the glow isn't as obvious as when there's like shade
Little
around
bit,
them.
yeah.
There we go. That other dude just does not care.
No, he's just hanging out over there. He's having the time of his life. He's just pacing back and forth. He doesn't even got to think about things.
Yeah, he's just thinking like, boy, it would suck if I was fighting a hunter right now.
Right?
Is that the
His friends are like,
bandit?
Jimmy, please! We need some help!
So that one's named Jimmy, huh?
Yeah. This one's Brett.
Okay, what was the other one named?
Daryl.
Jimmy, Brett, and Daryl, the tzitzi-ya-kus
Yeah.
in the arena.
That's how it is. That's
Yeah.
how it be.
Okay, it's just that's for the record, that's always true. So for anyone else who does this quest, that's their names. Jimmy, Brett, and Daryl. You gotta kill them.
Kinda. I mean, that is kind of the point of fighting them in the arena, after all.
Yeah, but now they got names, and now you gotta think about their families.
Yeah.
Are they brothers?
Yes, they're totally brothers.
And Their mom's probably worried about them and wishes they'd come home.
Probably.
Well, there goes Brett.
I forgot which one was which.
You already forgot!
Yeah, I did.
The only one left is Jimmy.
Okay, then I'll go kill Jimmy. Don't worry about it.
He's just over there and he doesn't even know. He hasn't even looked to see if his brothers are dead.
Somebody asked, is it possible to get more than one Palico in this game? I am fairly confident it is not. I think that multiple Palicos is very much something that was in the 4th generation, not as much the 5th, it would appear.
It would actually have been a really smart business move for them to have made it possible to have more than one, and then maybe made, like, Palico slots like a DLC thing.
I would argue that's probably the reason that they did it the first time, was that it was a real good business move. They didn't even charge for it then, like...
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking, like, if they choose to add extra Palicos in as an option later, they will probably charge, like, $20.
I don't think they're ever gonna really add it. I would hope that they would eventually, but I don't think they're gonna.
Yeah, it's just, maybe if enough people say that they should, then they will.
Nah, I don't know.
It's not always how it works, but you can always try.
I missed. Jimmy is a dancer, so he dodges, real good.
And here you are trying to hurt him.
I can't help it. He's wronged me in some way. He's made it so that I can't buy glasses, I guess. I don't know.
We've got a question. How do account items work in this game? It's just an item that's not real.
Yeah, it's an item that leaves your possession once you leave the area.
But then it's like measured that you had gotten and you get like extra points or extra money.
Yeah, typically it's just for research points.
Yeah, it's a coupon for plus however many points.
Yeah, and you get it right the moment that you pick the item up, it's counted as having picked it up.
Yeah,
so.
It's not in your box. It's not something you can craft.
It's not something you physically have to sell. Like a trade item. Trade items are things that you have to sell. But,
it's weird that those are two separate kinds of items.
Well, trade items are for actually selling, and account items you lose the moment you leave. So it wouldn't really make sense to do. They wanted two different item types that were like that because those aren't similar things.
Yeah. They're both like things without real functions outside of giving you extra points. It's just one gives you points immediately and the other gives you currency later.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, it's odd that they had both of those as things. Poor Jimmy.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt Jimmy.
You've danced your last dance with
the
devil of death.
You're really not gonna survive this, Jimmy. There it is.
You were a genius
about 350
in your time.
damage, and I think Jimmy's only got about 1,500 life. If that, to be honest. Tzitzi-ya-ku were pretty small.
I'm trying to come up with a good joke based off of, like, Jimmy Neutron, but I can't think of any at the moment.
Let me show you how I give Jimmy a brain blast.
That sounds inappropriate the way you said it. It's
well,
not
it's because I'm beating him in the brain, okay?
It's not the thing you said, it was the tone in which you did.
Yeah, well, look at them death throws. He was real dead. Not that fake kind of dead, you know.
Good night, sugar booger.
He'll never see Goddard again. On the plus side, he'll never have to think about Planet Sheen, though, so, I mean, there's that.
I think about Planet Sheen, and it's perfectly fine. My life is fine.
Look at this gate, by the way. Is that not super impressive and makes it feel like maybe you're totally doing the bad thing by coming in here?
You mean beating up dudes in prison?
Yeah, right?
Because
you're basically in prison at this point. And they're just pushing it real hard.
Oh, large scale isn't what tzitzi usually drops. He was wearing the bandit mantle?
Yeah, he was wearing the bandit mantle, so he was dropping fancy items.
Yeah, he was basically dropping sellable items. They're just generic.
Sellable, and I think some of them that they drop like that are just account items.
Okay.
It was literally, I was just doing it because I wanted to be able to pick up a bunch of items for extra points. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. So this should have, like, you got some kind of voucher. This should have unlocked something in the
In the armory, the blacksmith,
yeah, because you were supposed to get glasses. So.
Yeah. I think this is gonna wind up being one of those things where it's like, oh, here you go, now you got glasses.
Wait, hold up. Carl canonically died in Planet Sheen? Remind me what happened to Carl.
I think we've only seen the first episode of Planet Sheen.
I've seen, like, the second episode.
I never saw anything but the first.
Well, we're not talking about the alien Carl, right? Also, yes, Hunter rank is kind of an experience thing.
Yeah, well, it's experience after you beat high rank. Like, once you beat the game, then it becomes experience-based. Prior to that, it is based on how far into the game you are. The game will not allow you to go beyond certain caps, and it will award you levels for beating certain monsters.
And then when you get through it, it gives you everything.
Yeah, once you get through it, then it turns into an experience-based system, which is how it is for most games. Once you beat the high rank, that's considered beating the game, and then everything after that is experience-based. That's why games with G ranks, like Generations U, have kind of a leg up on systems like this, because their G rank offers way more points than anything that you can get out of a high rank thing. And as a result, it becomes super fucking useful to go in through G rank and be like, okay, I'm gonna just grind the fuck out of everything and then get 200 levels for no reason.
What does the G stand for?
Nothing. Great? I don't know.
I guess it could be.
I actually don't know. Like, I'm sure there is a thing it stands for.
You also had a wide opening for the Invader Zim reference.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That's dumb. Why would I do that?
I don't know. We were just talking about Planet Sheen.
I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I don't even like Planet Sheen. I've made my thoughts on Planet Sheen very open. Yeah, these are trade-in items. These ones are, like, literally just for sale.
Yeah.
And they are worth a pretty decent amount of money, usually.
Yeah,
you can see my
you've got far more than you're using.
Yeah.
Go make some things.
200,000. There we go.
Go make some things.
You probably should. That's probably what it gave me, by the way. A black crystal ticket.
Interesting.
Because usually event
like
items wind up at the very end as well. Maybe. We'll see. He's talking about the head honcho, which is just some guy that
I appreciate, by the way, Planet Sheen being basically the guys behind... Oh, Shadow Shades.
There we go. The Wiggler head. Oh, right. Shadow Shades. They're just shades.
What else do you need?
They look pretty good, honestly. Just more of them tickets. Yeah. I just have to keep killing tzitzi-ya-ku.
Yeah, but not just
These
yet.
are super good, though, actually. They've got 3 empty slots, and 46 defense isn't great, but they have just zeros, no negatives on stuff. And they give 1 in stun resistance. So if you can boost that with those 3 slots, like, it could be pretty useful.
Yeah.
And they make you look like Adam Jensen.
Who?
The main character from Deus Ex. You can make them black too, which make them look a hell of a lot better. Like they all have they have colors. You can do all sorts of things with them. Check that shit out. Yellow. I can make them orange. I can't zoom in very well. Can I?
LT.
LT. I'm trying it. Oh, there it is. I guess I can zoom in on my head.
Yeah.
I can make them orange. Pink sunglasses. They're really subdued colors too, so they just kind of always work for sunglasses. These are super cool. I actually like these sunglasses.
Yeah, you gonna go for them?
Yeah, but I have to fight more tzitzi-ya-ku, and I don't want to do that.
Not like twice in a row. It's kind of it's just being flooded by tzitzi-ya-ku all at once.
Yeah. Don't want to fight like 9 tzitzi-ya-ku in a row.
You were going to upgrade your Jagras sword.
Yes, I was. That requires me to go and fight a bunch of Jagrases. We'll see if I even have access to a bunch of missions with Jagrases.
Well, you've probably got investigations that you can pick up.
I probably do.
Yeah.
I feel like that might honestly take a little bit too long, though.
Oh, no. I was beating them in less than a minute.
Well, I mean, I guess that's true.
And then doing the same quest 5 times in a row, raking in like 3,000 money each time.
Yeah, I don't think I've got any of them here, so it would have to be under investigations. And I think most of mine are high rank.
Yeah,
right now.
you've set it to a bunch of weird stuff because you were trying to see if you could get Devil Joe to show up on them, but that
I guess I'll
not be it.
No, it did actually. Didn't it work?
I don't remember. I think you went on just an expedition.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was trying to say I appreciate the Planet Sheen was essentially the Jimmy Neutron guys just deciding to make the exact same concept, but like they made a bunch of new assets and did a bunch of new character gags.
Big ol' air quotes on new assets.
Well, it was an entirely separate planet with different colored stuff and stuff. So it wasn't just them recycling the house.
The characters were literally recycled.
Can I finish what I was saying?
Go ahead.
I appreciate that they just basically decided if we're going to keep doing this garbage, we're going to at least shake it up a little bit, run a bunch of new character concepts into the ground and make them annoying. And then with all of the things they changed, they decided that they would bring back an alien version of Carl who was just Carl, and I feel like that is the best joke you could have made there. I feel like the absolute best thing they could have done, the cherry on top of the way Planet Sheen was, oh, it's a whole new thing. It's a spin-off around the best character, and he's got all these new friends, and here's Alien Carl. He's just Alien Carl. It's just something about that just pleased me, but not enough to actually watch the show.
No, never.
There was Jagris's right there. Those are
I know.
6-star.
I have it set up so that Jagris's are all page 1. I just wanted to see how many low ranks I actually had, as opposed to.
Well, you've got 2 sets of 3, so that's more than enough.
This one's worth the most money. That's a capture. I kind of don't want to do that right now.
They give you an easy shock trap and easy trank bombs for
everyone,
though.
I'm just. I just want to avoid it for a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
It does
take
and then I'll just take it
longer.
here and I'll do this. Let's see how fast I can hunt this great Jagris, because like, it's a great Jagris.
It's a low rank great Jagris. You have the maxed out ore blade.
Yeah.
It's gonna be at the very end.
Yeah, it is. I know.
There it is.
Yep. Let's see. I want to take this one instead because it's got higher stuff.
Yeah, just the regular Southwest Camp.
Just Southwest Camp? Okay.
You literally are just going to want to run past the Aptonoth into the area that's like the Jagras pit, but there's like a honey in front of it. He will be coming out at the same time you pass the honey. It's just, that's all you really need. I also really like I appreciate about Jimmy Neutron in general is that apparently that was the first time anyone had made a theatrically released movie and then the series on consumer level software the way they did.
Yeah. Somebody asked, by the way, in the chat, why am I going after Great Jagras when the Ignition Wyvern Blade is the better one? Because I don't want to do the arena quests right now. I tend to do all of this online, like on stream.
I keep telling them, do a second account so you don't have to be always on stream.
Okay, here's the problem. If I want to get the good swords for this account, right? I do have to go in and do the arena quests on stream either way. It doesn't matter if I have another account.
Yeah, but then you could have an account that has all the good stuff too. So then, like, if you want the good stuff, you still have it. You just can't show it.
I kind of don't want to bore you guys going in and doing like 800 goddamn arena quests to get the really good sword.
Or at least
it'll be nice, but yeah, it'll be one of those things where it's like I'll tell you guys ahead of time, hey, we're gonna do like 6 hours worth of streaming, and it'll probably just be me at that point, and I'll just be sitting down doing nothing but arena quests the entire stream.
Yeah, which is the kind of thing that you can just treat as a casual thing, like come in for a little bit of it, yell something at Josh, and then leave.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
Or something.
It would be nice if you could get some of your squad together to do
stuff like that. It would be.
Yeah. Isn't it just that a lot of them aren't playing as much right now?
No, they're playing as much. They're just not playing with each other, and I keep getting angry about it.
Yeah, but you can't really tell your friends.
No, I can't tell my friends, hey, play with each other, you dicks, because that's not okay. That's not, kosher.
Yeah. But, like, if at some point they all want to do some event missions together to help each other work towards something, that would be great stream material.
Yeah, potentially. There he is.
Yeah, that didn't take long at all.
Not really.
It's usually faster because he usually is further along into the tunnel and you meet him closer to the camp. He was just being lazy today.
Yeah, something like that anyway. This is low rank, right?
Yeah, if you need more material than this, then I would suggest return to camp and then immediately launching the investigation again.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, because I don't remember how much you need, but you might as well get the next hunt. Like, you'll just end up there to talk to the handler and she'll bring the thing up, and it's fast.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's not necessarily less fast to do it from camp, but this way it's like you're focused. You don't think, oh shit, my tail raiders are back, and then you run off and do other things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're being reminded that the wish list is a thing, so that would help us keep track of what we need.
Okay, it helps you keep track, but I think, and it's very superstitious of me, but me and most of the other people I know who have been playing this game for decades hate the concept of using the wish list because we're all super paranoid that Capcom is keeping track of it to not have those things drop. I know that sounds really
I don't think they would.
crazy, but we've had like thoughts about that for generations worth of this game. If you really need an item and you open up an item and you see in the blacksmith that you need this item to like get the armor that you want, a lot of us are like,
okay?
Our brains immediately go to, the reason it's not dropping is because I need it. Like Capcom knows, they have it built into the game.
No.
And that's probably not true, but I don't want to do it for that exact reason.
Okay.
You can call me a weird paranoid mess all you want because it's true, but
Yeah, the one that has 2 on it is the one you just did. It used to have 3.
Yeah. All right, then I'll do it again.
Yeah. Staying where you are is the best.
Yeah, there's no reason for me to move, really.
Yep. So you just press start and then immediately it reloads you back to exactly here.
It shouldn't have to reload. It should just restart it.
Honestly, considering that the investigations are repeatable, they should just let you decide you're doing it 3 times and then it just auto resets and you're on the quest. You should have that option.
Somebody was like, it doesn't make any sense for Capcom to do that. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, honestly, I straight up know, but the back of my brain is just like, no, but what if, though? And it's like, oh, no.
Yeah, it's just superstition. It's the same
Hunters
part
are a very superstitious lot, okay? This is just how we are.
It's the same part of his brain that thinks, well, what if Bigfoot is real?
This is like one of those things where it's literally like, okay, so literally we, like me and every other person who's been playing this for, a decade and a half. If you've been playing Monster Hunter as long as we have, that means that you likely have logged thousands of hours, and in those thousands of hours there's a very good chance that you have consistently run into situations where you needed certain items and didn't get them for dozens of those hours. So it feels like Capcom is doing it on purpose.
Drop rates are higher in this game than in the past, though.
Yeah, we fight fucking RNG. RNG is the greatest monster in this game.
It usually is in any game.
Okay, that was weird.
That was Tao and her Jagras friend coming in and knocking him over.
Yeah, I know what it was. I was just really confused for a second.
Yeah.
It's a weird
Honestly,
way for that to happen.
For low rank, I'm surprised he's still alive.
Yeah, he won't be for very long.
I'm surprised he's alive through that.
I don't know. There he is.
Yeah. It really doesn't take much at this level, though.
No, not at all.
I would assume that might be enough, by the way.
Potentially. I'll go back to headquarters just to make sure.
Yeah, it's I don't remember what it is you needed, but I remember that it's the 2nd level upgrade, so it's not like you didn't already have a bunch of Jagras material to get the first one, so you probably still have leftover junk.
Probably. I wouldn't
and then
doubt it.
Usually for the 2nd level of the tree for something like that, it's going to need something from anher monster. I think for Jagras, and this might be different because you're greatsword.
You think it's Gyros?
I think it's Gyros a little later. I think in the 3rd level is Gyros. But I think the 2nd level is tzitzi-ya-ku. But I don't remember for sure.
Yeah. Somebody was saying that, like, they were thinking about getting this game. Raised... Okay, wait. I'm glad they raised drops in this game because I'm worried, because I was planning on getting GU. And it's like, yeah.
GU's gonna have the lower drop rates?
Potentially. GU has the lower drop rates, but it is a super grindy game, and it is designed to be that way. It was originally a portable game, never forget that. So you're supposed to sit down, and then anytime you have an open hour, because hunts are 50 minutes or less, you sit down and you do a hunt on a portable system, and then you go off and do whatever the fuck else.
Like when you're in the waiting room at the doctor's office.
Or if you're like everybody else I've ever met ever, you sit down and play 16 hours straight of just Monster Hunter on a portable console.
Yeah, laying in
and
bed.
And then your hands break and fall off. Like.
And then you get up and realize that your wife was in the other room waiting for you to wake up.
Yeah. For 16 hours, you know?
Yeah,
That's
and I'm
how it
over
works.
there being like, well, while you were a monster asleep, I went and did a bunch of stuff.
Is this the right one? Oh, I clicked the wrong one. I want a Jagras blade. So this turns into the Gyros blade, which is paralysis, and I could take this all the way down and then go over here into the lava blade, which is lava Seoth.
But you were looking for Jagras stuff.
But yeah, I kind of wanted to do the Jagras one because it does have water on it, which could be useful for lava Seoth if I really wanted to do that. I need coral bones.
Sure.
I forget where to even get those. Do I pick
the
those
Coral
up?
Highlands, they're just bone pile.
Oh, what a fucking pain.
Yeah,
Is it low rank or high rank?
I don't think it matters.
I don't know.
They're in low rank, but I think that high rank might still drop some, but you might have a better odds in low rank.
I'll just do high rank. I'll do high rank and then we'll see. Because if it's really bad, like if I do a couple bone piles and I got nothing in high rank, then I'll switch it to low rank really fast. That's something I can do super easy if I'm just going after bone piles. Like.
Yeah. So I do not remember where any bone piles are, but I want to say... Oh, yes, I do. There's one in Ashamo's house.
Okay, so downstairs.
Yeah.
Is that left or right from here?
I want to say it's right.
This way or
Yes.
right? Okay.
Right?
Well, straight... There's a path that goes right, but then it could have also been, like, hard right or something like that.
Well, I think it's both in this case. Anyways, we're here.
Yeah.
It's in one of these. It might be this one.
Maybe. There is a bone here. So, maybe. We will see.
I've just decided these are houses.
They look a little bit like houses. Quality bones, sturdy. There's a chance I won't get coral bones here.
Maybe.
I'll check the other houses.
Is that an Odogar?
Yeah, probably. I don't care. Yeah, what up, Odogaron?
Just gonna leave him alone?
If he leaves me alone, I'll leave him alone. If he tries to fuck with me, I'll slit his throat. I don't care.
Oh, there's a bone pile.
We're enemies, but we're very nonchalant about it.
Well, he's coming back this way.
I'll cut his mouth from ear to ear, like it is right now.
You got something. You got a dragon bone relic, but you're not getting coral bones.
Yeah, I'm
you
starting to think maybe I
rank.
don't get coral bones here. Not in this way, anyway. Yeah, alright. Oh, good jump. Jeez. Alright, let me try.
Does it work? Kinda.
Yeah, a little bit.
You just following him?
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up some footprints, I guess.
Oh, more bones.
I'll give it one more try, and if I can't find any here, I'll just switch over to low rank.
Okay. Oh, there's a coral bone. How
Okay,
many
so you
did
can
need?
get them here. I don't remember. A couple.
I'm gonna
got
assume 5, just because that's usually what they set these things to.
Yeah, I'll get a few more, and then we'll work it from there.
And I mean, you're still picking up good materials for other
And I
things.
can just mine. There's no problem with it.
Yeah.
It's not exactly negative.
Yeah, might as
Are
well.
there bones over here? I forget.
I'm gonna point out again, you don't have the rope lifts for this area.
Yeah, I don't even know where to get them.
Yeah, the airship engineer, at some points will give you a quest that's just, hey, this will make it easier to go around in here.
Then
But
the reason I
think-
don't have them is because I very rarely go back to the third base.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Like, I almost never go over there because I don't want to deal with them.
I, for a while, was there weirdly often because I was going into SOSs for one of the Palumu quests to help other people and grind for Palumu armor.
Yeah, fair enough.
And because that was a quest that happened during that part where you first meet the research base.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
it brings you back to there. And I guess I just happened to notice, hey, there's an exclamation point. Oh, so now you're messing with them.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like messing with them.
You just want to get some more
Is it a
armor?
crime to murder a dog?
I think it is.
Oh, well, then I should probably go to jail. I don't know.
You should.
Is it a crime to murder a dog that's missing all its skin, though? That sounds like a mercy kill to me.
I mean, it'll just be assumed that you were the one who removed the skin, so
Well,
you're not going to hold up in
didn't.
court.
This one was born without skin, duh.
The court is not going to believe you.
The court of dogs?
No, regular court.
Well, I think regular court would understand the human element of the problem, not the
That a
dogs.
human just killed a dog?
Look, is that really true?
Did you kill it? Not yet, but you're trying.
I'm also poisoning it. Like, let's not forget that.
Yeah. Anyways,
Okay.
like, I guess within the logic of this world, as a hunter, you do have a permit for killing these kinds of large game. If you're thinking of it as a dog,
I don't
though,
think you need a
then you've
permit to
got...
kill these.
By the nature of the game, you have the equivalent by being a hunter who is in the guild.
I guess, sure.
I wonder if they try to put pressure on non-guild hunters to get them to pay their dues.
Maybe? I wonder if they put pressure on people to join the Hunters Guild.
They probably do. But if you're like a non-union hunter, do they shun you?
I don't think there's such a thing as a
Scab
non-union hunter.
hunters.
I don't think that's a thing, because I think that if you're hunting without, like, being a part of the guild, you're probably dead. Because I think the cats are technically guild.
Yeah, but
The only
like,
reason you survive, like, pretty much every hunt.
but like,
thanks to
what if you
kitty
had
intervention.
like a whole like a mercenary fleet of non-union hunters who take care of each other because they don't want to pay the dues, and they've got cats in the cat's cart,
Also,
or
they
they've
don't,
got Gajalikas instead.
they don't talk about it very often, but the Hunters Guild is kind of like the closest thing to a government this world has.
Yeah, well, you can still just choose to live off the grid.
Yeah, I mean, you're allowed to. I mean, you're not allowed to, but you know what I
They
mean.
can't catch you if you're off the grid.
I guess.
Anyways, if you assume this is a dog and you're killing a dog, that's animal cruelty. If you assume
Yeah,
this is large
yeah.
game and you have a permit to kill it, you're fine. That's all I'm saying.
He's really angry. I don't know who the hell he's going after anymore. He's probably going after
He's
me,
sniffing for you.
clearly. Ah, damn it, he got me. I got caught up on Lagiana's leg.
Oh well.
Whatever.
Can eat some steak.
I need a max potion, actually. I don't really have too much of a reason to eat steak right now. I'm not actually, like, infected by his claws or whatever.
Yeah, you're also not here for either of these motherfuckers.
No, and they're both picking fights with me. How dare they?
Yeah, it's you're here for bones.
I know. I'm gonna have to cut the bones out of them now. Like, jeez.
Yeah,
believe
there's
it.
materials all over the ground.
I am gonna pass the fuck out. Okay, there we go. Oof.
And my new Monster Hunter fan fiction is going to be about a team of mercenaries running from the guild because they don't want to have to join.
I mean, I guess.
Maybe they
if
do
you
something
wanna.
weird and different. Like, I can't think of what they do that the guild would disapprove of when it comes to monster hunting.
Get
If
back
it kills
here,
it,
you
it's
Odo
fine.
dog.
Maybe they use weapons that are unregulated, like assault rifles that they got from Russia.
That's just a light bow gun.
Okay.
You can in Monster Hunter, actual guns have occasionally been given out as event items that are just considered types of bow guns. Even though they look like they shoot bullets, they're still just considered types of bow guns.
Then I can't think of a weapon type that could feasibly be illegal and regulated by the guild.
I don't know. I can't either. I legitimately
Maybe
don't
they
know if there would
run
be
monsters down with a truck.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
And
That
only
could be
the
it.
guild issues driver's licenses.
Something like that.
Look, I'm trying to build this fan fiction. I don't know how. The chat
Maybe they're
can
using
help.
monsters to hunt monsters.
Well, I mean,
Not palicos or tail raiders. It's like they're raising Rathalos from, young ages.
I was under the impression that wasn't something that anyone regulated.
I mean, maybe it isn't. I don't know. In 4U, you kinda almost do that, but not really. In that they're like, oh, well, the only thing that can beat this one monster is the fire of a Rathalos and maybe a Rathian. So let's get together and just hunt those monsters. We'll cap them, and then we'll bring them into town, and we'll just start like trying to tame them enough that we can keep using their fire sacks or whatever.
Huh.
It's weird. It's
Does it
really
work?
weird. Sort of does. They build a gun out of it. It's a
What?
gun that shoots like wyvern fire, basically, and bullets. It shoots both. It works. It's their Elder Dragon gun. It's a gun they use specifically to fight Elder Dragons. I'm not making this up. I'm actually serious when I say this. This is a real thing.
Oh, I believe you.
I just want people to know in chat, this is a real fucking thing. That actually happens.
Nice.
Yeah, I figured I was gonna get the tail because I was pretty close to it.
Maybe it's... Oh, nice. Very
Yep.
good.
I noticed we were awfully close to it. I was like, huh, I wonder if I can hit it and get him to fall in.
And maybe an unregulated non-guild hunting squad would be using dogs instead of cats.
Maybe. Little baby Otogarons or something.
No, like pupicos.
Pupicos.
Yeah. That doesn't work because palico is a
Aw,
pun off of
damn it.
calico. So,
Yeah.
so I'm sure someone can come up with a good name for a dog warrior.
Maybe. Great brain.
What?
A great brain. You heard me. Where'd he go? Did he just fuck off?
Oh, he's going south, it looks like. He's on the map.
Oh, I didn't even see him for a second. Okay.
Yeah,
I
I don't
see
know
it
what
now.
he's doing.
I don't know what he's doing either. Is that where he sleeps?
I don't know if he does sleep here.
I don't know either.
Like, this isn't
No,
his
no, yeah,
habitat.
this is totally where he sleeps. He sleeps over here in the mushrooms. I remember that.
Huh.
I don't know why he sleeps over here in the
He
mushrooms.
doesn't have a real den in this area. So
Yeah, that's- I
he's
mean, that
just
might be why.
figuring out.
Come here, big guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna mount you over here. I want those cats to help me out. Come here. Dum-dum. Thank you.
Maybe, you know what? I figured out the easiest way to do this. A non-guild hunting squad that's considered criminal in the eyes of the guild is just hunters that go after other hunters.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
So they're not monster hunters
Oh,
necessarily.
well, I fainted midair. That was
Oh, there's a
weird.
bone pile.
Oh, yeah, no, the bone pile. That's
It's what
important.
you're actually here
Yeah, I
for.
know.
Yeah,
I know
no.
it is. It actually is important.
They're hunting the most dangerous animal, but also like the idea
Most
of
dangerous game.
we're stealing kills from other hunters out in the field and don't like acknowledge the rules of the guild. Maybe they just rob people.
I don't know.
They're just a ragtag band of surly hunters and their dog companions. And this fanfic is never getting written.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry.
this is. It takes too much work in your brain.
Yeah, I've got so many other things that I haven't written stupid joke fan fictions for.
Yeah.
I can't remember them all now.
There was a manga for Monster Hunter at one point. It kind of fell off the face of the earth after a bit. Like, I think it actually concluded, and the person who wrote it did some really weird concepts with it. Like, he invented a specific elder dragon that never showed up ever again, first and foremost. Secondly, he did this weird fucking thing where... Oh, I'm just pushing one? Okay. He did this weird fucking thing where he decided to revamp...
Oh, turn around. That
What?
should be the house with the bone pile.
Oh, okay. He decided to revamp part of the elemental system in Monster Hunter, which is something that has never been revamped. It's been the same forever, basically. And when he revamped the elemental system, he added an element that has never shown up again, despite the fact that there are tons of monsters who totally fall into, like, would use if it was a real element.
What
Like,
was it?
it's wind.
Oh, well, that
Wind
makes
elemental.
sense.
And he introduced a character, like his main character used I think it was a pair of tonfas.
That's not really a weapon.
It's not a weapon in traditional Monster Hunter. It is in Frontier.
Oh, okay.
I think he used tonfas with wind elemental, if I'm not mistaken. I forget. And his weapons were viewed as being like extremely weird by literally everyone. Like, everyone he ran into was like, what are you doing? How are you even using these? What do they do and how do they work? And all this other shit. And the guy's like, I don't know. They were heirlooms from, like, a granddad or something. And then he just kept getting, like, stalked by an elder dragon.
Huh.
Yeah, it was weird. That whole fucking comic was really strange. I think it kind of felt like the guy didn't actually know what the hell was going on within Monster Hunter and was just kind of like taking guesses.
Yeah, like it was just someone who had other ideas for stories, but
Yeah.
when he just shipped his stuff around to publishers, they were like, well,
Nobody
someone
wanted
needs
it.
to make Monster Hunter, so can you do that?
Yeah,
Bones,
can you do that instead?
To the left, Bones.
What? Oh,
Yeah, right at this fork in the road.
okay.
Yeah, that's what you're here for.
I know, but the Odogaron's gonna get away if I'm not careful. He's
Yeah.
running.
But you at first weren't even going to fight him.
I know, but now that I'm fighting him, I don't want him to leave. I've already look. It's what is it? Cost sunk fallacy.
Yeah, sunk cost fallacy. Oh,
Right on the
still
tip.
got him.
Just gotta give him a nice big slap right on the tip.
Gross.
He fucking hates it. This big naked dog. You gotta do it with a knife too. It's really unpleasant.
Yeah, I know. This is.
Yeah, I
little
give
more
up. Yeah,
graphic.
this is a little. This is way farther than I wanted it to be. I'm actually sorry. Fuck, that was absolutely vile. I give up.
Sure
I
is.
give up on life.
That Toad was bullied in vain.
It's okay. I can still bring some shit in.
No, you can't.
Yeah, not fast enough. It doesn't look like it. I thought they were gonna fight, and they're just sitting here doing nothing at each other. Oh, now they're
It's
fighting.
kind of hard to fight when one of them's flying and the other can't. Oh, shit.
I've seen some videos. He goes after flying monsters sometimes. I've seen monsters like hundreds of feet in the air fall prey to an Odogaron just flying at them. Out of fucking nowhere, no less. Like, he'll just go after anything and everything if he thinks that it's you know, viable target. It's weird. Odogaron had all of the pieces to be a Basil Goose or a Devil Joe, but they just didn't use them right. So he became some other thing entirely. I don't hate it.
He's cool.
He's super cool.
He's hella cool. He's
I just feel like
tired.
he has a lot of potential that they didn't put out, and it's just like, oh, he could have been really weird and cool. Like, cooler.
Ooh.
That's not big enough to really hurt him. I'm gonna have to get the big one if I really want to hurt this guy. Like this! There we
Nice.
go.
I
Knocked
didn't
him
see the
over.
numbers.
Doesn't matter. 300, 400, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the quick version of it. And double charge on this, and here we go. Big ol' hit. Big ol' hit.
297.
Yeah, that was the quick and easy version. Though. That
He
one's
goes
super
down.
weak, actually.
It goes down so easy.
Only when I get the big hit off. If I can actually hit him with it, he'll go down with it. But it's only if I can hit him with it.
Yeah, but the fact that he goes down each time is like, that's pretty easy.
So here's the big thing. There are a lot of monsters in this game that will actually go down to that hit super easy. I've seen people do Kushala Daora with a greatsword in 1.5 minutes with that hit specifically. You
Which
can abuse
greatsword?
any greatsword. You can abuse that hit super easy. The only difference between greatswords when it comes to stuff like that are really just the damage that they do.
You're gonna
So
wanna
yeah, I know. I'm trying. I'm getting there.
He's limping.
I know he is. I hit him really hard. He's got to limp away, otherwise he's just going to be dead. There we go.
Oh, yeah, sorry, post the links. There's Otogaron art. I want to
neat.
see it.
Yeah. You're not picking a good time to go to sleep, my friend. Like, hold on. Do I have any traps? Because if I can't trap him, I've just got to murder this guy. Alright, I'm just murdering him, I guess. Best place to hit, I'm going to say, is probably right on the snoot.
Yeah, probably. I usually instinctively go for, like, the underbelly of a monster if I get a choice of where to hit.
Okay, here we go.
I just assume I'd get him in the guts.
1 and 2. Oh, shit. I hit him with the first one. I meant to hit him with the second. Damn it.
Oh, well.
I shouldn't have moved. I moved slightly. Oh, he's doing his weird wall jumps. Asshole.
Do you not have, like, a trap and some tranks with you?
No, I got tranks. I don't have any traps with me.
Oh,
I thought I had grabbed a couple, but I guess I missed them.
Yeah, and you don't want to go all the way back to camp for this.
Nah, not really. He's dead. I hit him in the foot and he died. I dubbed the Achilles.
Here's the art.
Nice. Really good
Yeah.
art.
I genuinely just, like, I've never been good at pixel art, so I really admire it when I see it. It's like, oh man. That's
Super good.
That's good. Also, I was curious about how the Twitch app would handle having a link posted, and it handled it correctly.
Handle it super good, but it handled it fine.
Yeah, like, it didn't, like, suddenly launch Chrome
yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
So that's
Which
good
is
to know.
I'm thankful for that at the very least,
Yeah.
I guess.
How
Let's
many
see.
bones do you have?
Enough that I'm going to return from the expedition and see if it was enough.
Okay, fair
Because
enough.
I've picked up, I think, 4 or 5.
Okay.
More
Which
than I
is
want to admit to
probably-
having picked up.
There's probably already been some in your stuff.
Oh yeah, no,
from
I think I
prior
had 1 or
stuff.
2 already. Tao picked up 2 on top of all
Nice.
that. I feel like I've just been wasting time trying to kill this guy and get his stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
really sorry to everybody who you know, has to sit through me doing this the entire time, basically.
let's see. You got a full harvest box. You got Tail Raiders back.
Neat. Yeah, my harvest box isn't very large, I've
Yeah,
noticed.
yeah.
should,
You've got optionals that'll
I
expand
should
that.
probably do the optionals that expand that. I was
Yep.
thinking it. You said Tail Raiders were back too?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to take this up to the workshop, and then I'll take the door next to there. After I upgrade the sword and everything. Obviously.
Yeah. And then maybe get some Otogaron armor.
If I've got
there's stuff
enough
for
for it, yeah. I mean, maybe I'll do that first, even, to be honest.
Yeah, because you know you don't need it for the Jaggers.
Yeah, I'm almost positive I don't need any of the stuff that
There
I
it
need for
is.
this.
What
Nope,
the heck?
don't have enough for any of it.
Hornitar.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
we
yeah.
needed.
No, we remember. I remembered that. We had
Okay,
figured it out
okay.
already. It's like the second time we figured it out.
Well, I forgot, so
That's
it
fine.
doesn't count.
I understand. Okay. Make a big sword.
Neat. What's the next one need?
No. The things we got.
Neat.
Make a big sword. No equip. Let's see. This one
Daggers
starts to
plus
take the
and
plus
Piercing
stuff.
Claw. I think Piercing Claw you can just get off of high rank minions, so
I
like
think
Shamos
that's
and
just
stuff.
Jagras, isn't it?
I
Or am
think it's both.
Wrong. Okay.
And possibly also Gyros.
Okay. Let's see. This has actually got 2 slots on it too, and it's water elemental, but it's not super good water elemental. It's just 70, which isn't so great.
Well, it's gonna go up as you go.
Yeah, it goes up as you level it up. I'm gonna have to get there if I want to have any water damage through the sword, though. So I'll have to do that if I want to do this before I take on like a lava sea off,
Okay.
which probably won't be the same run, but whatever.
Yeah.
I'm going to go into my house, do the tail raiders, going to come back out and do a high rank Jagras.
Yeah, and if they've been tail raiding for high rank, there's a chance to get some piercing claws. So that might help clear that out of the way.
Maybe. I don't know. What does a piercing claw look like? None of these? 'Cause these are all hides?
No, it's not any of those.
Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever then.
I would suggest having them go to, like, high rank Ancient Forest.
That would just give me, like, Jagras, so yeah, that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Who's highest right now? That's pretty good. Yeah, okay. Ancient Forest does have one with a Jagras in it, so I will do that.
Or I poke my votes for Tobi Kadachi because it's cute, but all monsters are cute, so whichever one you wanted to do.
Yeah.
I imagine if you did lightning effects on the Tobi Kadachi, it would be really challenging if that says anything one way or the other.
Yeah, elemental charges like that might be really difficult in pixel art, to be honest.
Yeah. This area looks nicer with the tree emerging.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Neat. I didn't even notice. I'm gonna put some stuff away real fast. Okay, well, good plus is that now that I'm hunting high rank ones, I don't have to worry about anything ever again. No, I don't have to worry about finding them in the low rank stuff, which I think I've already gone through completely.
Mm-hmm.
So I can just pull them out of the high rank stuff. Significantly easier.
Yeah.
Let's see. Optional.
Did you have an investigation for high rank Jagras?
Probably. I wanted to see if I had any like normal high rank Jagras optionals though.
Huh.
If for any reason.
Oh, there it is.
One
Hard
there.
to swallow.
Bring these investigation ASAP. Beware its gluttonous appetite. Yeah, but I've already done that one, so that's not super useful to me. I could just go back and redo it. It's not that big an issue, but I'd rather see if there's anything I got to do, and there's none. Oh well. Are there any investigations that use Jagras? I would like to know.
I think you had picked one up.
I think so. I'm not seeing it, but I thought I had. That's Geratodus.
Is that one? Yeah, that says 6-star.
Okay, yeah, there's one.
Yeah.
Anything else though? No. Okay, so that's the only one I got. And this should be in the
Ancient Forest. I don't think they ever show up.
Yeah.
They'd be one that you'd expect to suddenly wander into like the wastes.
You'd think so, right? But they're all super water based, so I guess they just don't want to do that.
Yeah. Well, they're not explicitly like the Jagras doesn't actually have an element. It's just when you upgrade the weapon.
The swords do. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do hang out in an area that's very wet, and they don't go into the drier places. I mean,
yeah, but
that's kind of like having an element.
There's wet places in the waste. You'd think it would just get confused and end up there.
They're kind of lesser Ludroth too, because they function almost exactly the same as Ludroth does.
No, there's a lot of motions that are different. Well, even if you leave out the swimming stuff.
Am I in the right one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going the right way, right?
I don't know. I mean, your flies were going off the other way.
I went the wrong way. Fuck.
Like, you just weren't following the flies.
Yeah.
Figured, like, Oopsie. You knew what you wanted.
No, I had no idea what I wanted.
Yeah, no, it's always this way. For some reason, the Jagras just has a place it likes to emerge first.
Well, God, no, I don't want to go that way, flies. Fuck. I'm good. I know where I'm going. Like, pulling my goddamn camera away from me. How dare you? Fucking flies. I don't, like, that's the one thing about the flies that I can't fucking stand, by the way, is that they legitimately pull the camera. Like, that's...
Yeah, that's
it's such a weird choice. Why would you have them do that? And
so the material there, Tao is saying that her Palarang caused that to drop.
Oh.
Jagras Scale Plus, which I think is something you need.
Okay, well, I'll go and kill him with a bandit mantle on. And probably cause quite a good amount of material to fall. I should hope so, anyway.
Probably. Can't imagine this guy giving you too much trouble.
And back, and 2, 3, and head.
Perfect.
And back, and 1, 2, and do a flip!
Nice.
There we go.
585. You've knocked like 3 beautiful scales or something.
Something out of him, yeah. And just go ahead and wail on his neck for a little bit.
Nice.
And hit him a few more times, and he should just be almost completely dead at this point.
Dang.
Oh, that hit a Jagras hard.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, little buddy.
Look at all of these shinies. God damn.
Yeah, a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, and head hit. Pull back 1 and 2, and let's do a spin. There we go.
Oh,
hey,
I thought
what
I
up,
saw
Basil?
something. It
Basil.
looked like something fell from the trees. I was like, that was weird. What was that? I was thinking, oh, it's gotta just be
It's a
another
Basil
Jagras.
Goose. If it was another Jagras, I'd be okay with that, but it's super not.
You gonna try and fight him?
I could, but I'm technically going after, like, the weakest bullshit monster in the game. Honestly, the Basil Goose might kill this great Jagras. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But
But
is
if
he just
you
leaving?
managed to knock a talon off of it would have helped you later.
I'm just killing some of these Jagrases real quick. There are some things that were dropped over here. That is a spike. I don't want to go anywhere near that. What up, big guy? Too late. Mounting you.
If he walks into that Basil Goose explosive, then you're
Yeah,
both
that'd
screwed.
suck, sure, but he's not gonna. He doesn't have the, like, right amount of thought to know that that would actually be the best thing to do right now. It would probably kill him, but it would kill me too.
Yeah. He doesn't understand spite. He just wants to live.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and hit.
Chat has mentioned
And
it sounds like
1,
you're doing an aerobics
2,
instruction.
and big ol' spin. There we go. It does. I know it does. I'm aware.
I'm imagining you doing like aerobics with
I'd rather
people,
not.
and it makes you look kind of silly.
Yeah, it would. I've done aerobics before.
Yeah, but you're like the instructor in this scenario. It's like, I don't know. It's just like it seems out of character and it's funny.
Picking up a lot of beautiful scales and large scales.
Yeah, you've got like 8 just flopped off of him all at once and were scattered around on the ground.
Pretty much, like... It's like every big hit I was doing was getting him to drop one of them.
It's easy money.
It is, it's super easy money. That's the whole point of this thing, even.
Oh yeah. Dagger scale pluses. Those were probably something you needed. Probably.
Maybe, I don't even know. I'm just picking them up because I figure they might be.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like an aerobics thing. Excuse me for wanting to be healthy and do aerobics.
That's gonna be our next big LP. Is
Oh,
let's
no,
let's
that
play.
sounds terrible.
Let's play some old VHS tapes of Mickey's Mousercise. Set up a camera.
Oh, I probably should have stayed there, to be honest.
I mean,
well.
you can check the workshop, see how much is left to get.
Yeah, that's a good point. I could.
Does anyone else remember Mickey's Mousercise from
I
like
do.
the early 90s? I fucking loved that as a kid. I don't know if any of it was actually exercise, to be honest.
It was just normal.
Moving.
No. It was normal, like, jazzercise sort of stuff, where it's literally just aerobics, but like, oh, it's Mickey doing it. He's just
Well,
kind of terrible at it, but you
No,
get
there
the
was
idea.
it
of
was
what
like a
he's supposed to
human
do.
lady and a bunch of kids, but then they would like slip in like clips of random Disney movies
Yeah,
and be like,
I'm down piercing claws. That's it.
Okay.
Although
So-
I do need some great Jagras Claw for the upgrade. So I could just do that again, potentially. But yeah,
And
I
you
need piercing
didn't
claws.
seem to pick any up there, but I'm like 90% positive I've gotten them off of high rank shamans.
Let me see. Give me a second. It would be... Is it
Hunter's
Hunter's
Notes?
Notes?
Yeah. If you've had
Let me
it
check
updated
the field
lately.
guide. I believe I had it upgraded not too long ago.
Okay.
It's going to be in here. Let's see. So Jagras drops Sharp Claws on their
Well,
own.
low rank.
Yeah. Is that?
Yeah,
oh,
high
okay.
rank.
Yeah.
Okay, so they do a
Claws.
piercing
Yeah,
claw,
yeah.
so it's all fine. You can get it all at once.
Yep. I figured as much. It's just I don't really run into Jagresses very often when I'm doing that fight because I'm focused on what's his face instead. Yeah. So it's like, not money. Although I probably should honestly just pay with money.
No, you should just pay with money. Look at how much money you got.
No, I want to hoard it. Let me hoard all of my money.
Meanwhile, you use the research points to do your tail raiders and buy from the Argosy, so you're low.
I know. I know.
And you're only using the Argosy to get yourself trading items for more money.
I know. But look at all this money.
You don't even need it.
But money, though.
I'm pretty sure that on my Tony character, I have like 20,000 research points. On my Megan character, I probably not got very much because I was trying to fast track her up to high rank for the Wiggler hat. But like, I've been hoarding both.
I mean, fair enough. Like, honestly.
You're using a voucher?
Yeah, I'm going to use a voucher. Better
Sure.
rewards.
Yeah.
And slightly more money, even though it's not really worth that much.
Yeah.
Just better rewards.
90,000 research points. Man, you do play this game a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got this weird thing where I kind of feel like I should, like, complete every single investigation it gives me the option to complete. So I've got, like... There was a point where I had, like, 20 Slay Vespoids quests, and I just beat them all. So it's like, I think I got a bunch out of that. But then got bored of it. Because, obviously. What you looking for?
I thought I saw something on the back of that Aptonoth, but I did not.
Oh yeah, didn't we see birds on
Yeah,
those?
we've seen birds in the past on those, so I'm like consistently wondering now. Also, it used to be, I don't think you can do it anymore, but you used to be able to run into bigger herbivores than normal, and they would drop different things, so I'm always on the lookout for shit like that.
That's a good point, that could happen.
I don't know if that still happens, but it used to. There used to even be a fucking name for it, though I don't actually remember what the hell it was.
Herbivore daddies?
No, they were... it was like large-scale herbivore subtype things. It also, they drop unique items that sometimes you would need to go into a mission and then kill a bunch of the giant ones specifically to get.
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah, that was okay. I got a single charge off on them, too, before I landed. That was real good.
I would suggest, Oripoke mentioned hunting all the monsters and still wanting to play more with there are no monsters to hunt. I suggest using that as a chance to just buffoon around like a peacock. Find a really fun outfit to be wearing and go into other people's SOSs and stuff and just look wacky. Because that's what I've been doing with the Wiggler hat. Is just you go in wearing the Wiggler hat and just sort of helping people with stuff and then constantly spamming the nice to meet you gesture. And just being the weird, memorable idiot who helped them with their hunt.
Yeah.
And if you've hunted all the monsters, you can probably put together an even better outfit than just me doing Wiggler hat plus everything else being, like, one set.
Oh, I missed it.
Like, there are, Oh, hey, there's Buttercup.
Yeah, I figured he was going to show up again if he showed up the first time. Like...
Yeah. Yeah, what was I saying? Something about outfits.
Having a good outfit.
Yeah, isn't there eventually supposed to be an event where you get, like, monster masks? Like a tzitzi-ya-ku head or something?
Maybe that. I don't know for sure.
I would love to get that and just go around and fight things.
Are you serious, Great Jagras? You're actually fighting me when there's that thing, like, clearly going after you, dude?
Well, if he goes after Basilgus, he's screwed.
Well, he'd be screwed if he went after me, too. Like, let's be real. You think I'm just gonna sit back and let you go after me? Come on. Don't be dumb.
Well, this guy's likely to kill both of you, so he's someone you would especially want to not fight.
Yeah,
if you're a Jagras.
Yes. I guess I could see how a Jagras might not want to deal with that.
Yeah. Oh, and Tao's saying the Palarang knocked something off of Buttercup, so you might as well. This was well done.
It's
Why
okay.
did that
It's
miss?
okay. Damn it. Okay, maybe it's not quite as okay.
You mad?
He's a little mad.
And the bandit mantle has expired.
Alright, well, I'll just take it off. That's fine. I picked up another talon, which is what I needed off him.
Yeah.
So
And a lustrous scale.
I don't even care about the
goodness.
lustrous scale. I care about the talon. Now all I need to do is kill me some Jagras.
Oh, something
Preferably
dropped
the
something
great,
here.
but it's fine if it's not a great Jagras, I guess. Oh, this is not a good place. Like...
This is an unhappy place.
Yeah, he's very mad right now. What up, Buttercup? Ow.
He's so mad.
I'm very hurt.
You sure damn are.
Yeah, I need to just get the hell out of here, I think.
Yeah.
I think that might be the best option.
You still got your ghillie suit?
I think so.
It
I'm
might
trying
at
to
least
avoid
help
him
you
so that I
run.
can heal, though. What I'm gonna do is wait for him to come over here and then hit these, I think.
I feel like you're risking.
It's risky, but it'll work, I swear. I just have to trick him into coming over here.
Maybe.
See, because it stands for a while before it actually does stupid shit.
I
And
don't think it's doing it.
It's totally... no, not quite. Okay.
No,
Well.
it just made him mad.
He was already mad.
I mean, yes, but now he's like double
There's another
mad.
material down here, actually.
Nice. Oh, it's a wyvern tier.
It's fine. I already got the talon off of him, so I should just be... I should consider myself lucky. Honestly.
Yeah. That's fair.
Is he just jumping? No, is he taking off? Okay.
And the
Alright, then.
Jagras might be heading back to this area.
I killed toads and lizards. I don't
You
really
do.
like killing the lizards, though. I actually like Jagras'. And yes, he totally came back. He's right there.
Yep. So you like Jagras, but you don't like toads.
Yeah, I'm not as big a fan of the paratoad variant thing. It's not like I hate them or anything.
You
It's just
you just like to make them
and I like to
suffer.
hit them a little. Just a little, you know.
Yeah, I don't
Kicking
know.
frogs.
I think frogs and toads are too cute to do that too.
Well, I gotta do it if I want monsters to get paralyzed or sleepified or whatever.
You kick them when there's nothing happening.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
just
that's
kick
also
them to be
true.
mean.
Sort of, sometimes. It's not
Jeez.
often, though. I mean, come on. Come on.
Yep.
There
Nice.
we go. I wasn't sure if I was actually going to get that or not.
Now I'm just thinking about why they don't do Mickey's Mouse sizes in the modern day, and then I'm thinking
'Cause
about
nobody
it.
would want to.
They absolutely do like exercise cartoons for kids, but we wouldn't really know about them because they're for like literal toddlers.
Yeah.
Like, don't they do shit like that in like Dora the Explorer style stuff where it's
I don't know
like
about Dora the Explorer, but there are things meant for parents and children to like do exercises together. I've seen them before.
Yeah.
Back when I mentioned it again at the beginning of the session, but back when I used to do what was effectively nanny work, it was one of the channels that the baby used to like to watch on TV, which I don't agree with. I don't like the idea of babies watching a lot of TV.
well, I mean, there's TV, and then there's you kind of put her in the walker and have the TV on, and then you can go clean the house or do something. And it's like, yeah, no, you're just leaving her there for hours.
No, because that's terrible and I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
I prefer taking kids outside, which isn't always an option with really small babies, so you gotta be careful, but
Yeah.
like there's a handful of ways that you could do things like that that I would prefer way over just putting a kid in front of a TV.
Yeah, the kid in question right now is old enough to be taking places, although...
Yeah, and
Yeah.
when I go over there just to see her, sometimes I will take her places. It's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, we
It's
took her to
nice.
the park
We took her to the
once.
park once.
But it was like 100 degrees out, so
Yeah,
it
and
didn't
she
last
fucking
long.
hated it.
Oh, she liked going to the park. It's just
Well,
there's
okay,
not
I
much
hated
you can
it.
do.
Like,
She came back and she had red cheeks, and it was like, yeah, no,
Yeah,
that was
no, it
enough
was not-
time.
it
Any
was not
longer
a
would
good
have been
idea.
bad.
I was holding her for part of that, and she sweat all over me. It was fucking
course.
gross.
But, like, I'm just thinking, like, oh, why don't they do that? Yes, they do. But in my brain, the way I was framing it was, like, why don't they make, like, exercise cartoons to trick lazy adults? And I'm thinking, like, that actually would work. And I am surprised that hasn't happened.
Oh.
That there were...
Isn't that what, like, I don't know, fucking the Wii...
The Wii Fit?
Fit is? Yeah.
I guess, except that people don't use that. That was a flash in the pan, and it's not been redone.
I
But,
guess.
like,
It's not been Wii done?
sure.
Okay.
Well, that would have to be Switch done.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm thinking to myself in my head, has anyone ever tried to, like, link together, like, clips of My Little Pony and then tell people to exercise? And if so,
Oh my
would it
God.
work?
Somebody pointed out, by the way, that Spore Puffs provide cover, not sleep.
Yeah, I didn't think
So
they
I've
provided
been
sleep.
misinterpreting that forever, basically.
Yeah, I kept telling you, I wasn't sure.
It's one Pearson
Yeah, when
claw.
it makes everything really dark, you get the same effect if you accidentally start sharpening while standing in a bush, because it counts that as crouching.
I guess I've just not been paying enough attention this entire goddamn time, I guess.
Or you manage to make something sleep for other reasons and have
Yeah,
to be near a Spore
maybe.
Puff.
Might be that.
Yeah, maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Spared that flashlight.
Oh, wow.
That was
was
actually
good.
great.
I've not had that happen yet. That was pretty fucking great. Wow, look at that picture.
You're just on fire.
Yeah, like, look. I'm
You've
just
got like
kind
light
of
trails
on
in the
fire.
water.
There's a lot of light trails going on here. I'm not even sure what's
Yeah, I don't
happening.
even know what's what.
I think the
Yes.
bottom might be Tau.
Oh yeah, it would be.
I think. I don't even know for sure. Jeez. I missed what that was, but it probably wasn't
No,
anything.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, neither was I. That was the problem. Almost all the way up on that plunder blade.
Eh.
It's getting there.
And it's been useful for exactly what you've been doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I need to do now is... actually, I might even just have them here on me. Do I? For the stuff?
For...
No. Okay, the Beetled Goose Talon went back to my thing. So.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, they don't consider carves to be in
Yeah,
your pouch.
I keep forgetting. That used to be a thing. It used to be that if you carved, it would go straight into your pouch. And now you have, like, a hunting pouch where all of that stuff goes into. I distinctly remember in earlier games picking items up and doing carves and then not having the space for the thing I carved and getting really pissed off.
So it's nice that they do
and
it
having
this
to
way.
like have a freak out where it's like, what can I throw away? What can I throw away and not like be really pissed off about later on?
So the only things in your actual, like, usable items are things you can conceivably use. So, like, mushrooms, in theory, you could eat, I guess?
Yeah.
Except that
probably.
you shouldn't for most of them.
Yeah, a lot of them are pretty poisonous.
But it's like they're there so that you can craft them into usable things. So they're in your regular items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before I do anything else, I'm going to go pick up the second power charm. Because they stack, remember.
You gotta buy it.
Yeah, well, okay, so they stack, but you can only have one of each type at a time. So you can have the normal power charm and the power talon.
Okay.
But you can't have two charms or two talons.
Alright, so they wouldn't let you buy it
Yeah.
until... Okay, that makes sense.
They don't let you buy it until you don't have it in your inventory anymore. And then you can buy it. So there we go. And oh boy, aren't I lucky, I had a ton of money because
Yeah, you still have a ton.
it's super costly to pick these stupid things up. But that should have buffed my attack a little bit and my defense and everything else. You can see, because I've got my stats there on the right-hand side. 979 attack and 357 defense. And I do poison damage.
Yeah, you're pretty well off.
I'm okay.
Not so good off that you don't want to get, like, 20
Yeah.
more swords.
Yeah, not so good off that I'm, done making swords, but for the time being, we're fine. This I still don't have the piercing claws enough for.
Oh, well, you only need 2.
You know what? I'm just gonna go kill Jagresses.
Yeah,
I'm
just
not even
go-
gonna do the
yeah,
Great
just go
Jagress thing. Like,
expedition.
fuck it. I'm just gonna do it this way.
Yeah, might as well.
It's really not even worth it.
You went off in the wrong direction.
Yeah, I know. I'm so used to going to the right and then pulling up because I want to go to, like, the Elder's Recess.
In this fan fiction for Monster Hunter that I'm not going to write, I've decided that the blacksmith is one of those guys who runs, like, a sword shop in the mall.
Okay.
So, like, he shows you all these and, like, this is from some anime, I don't really know, I'm just here to sell it. I also sell collectible dolls and, novelty license plates with the American flag on them. Anyways, here's, like, 20 different knives that are all super weird looking. He's just got, like, an entire stack of them. It's just some guy. Just, like, every mall has one of those gift shops that sells swords, right?
I would assume so.
And I'm under the impression that the guys who run those never are actually into swords.
I just fell off and did the attack on his face. Like,
Yeah, it worked, I guess.
that was an accident. I didn't actually do it on purpose. Like, I thought I was going to get the big hit, and then I was like, oh, no, it took too long. And then, no, I still did it right at the bottom. It was the equivalent of falling down the stairs and, like, not only catching yourself, but doing, like, a flip. Like, it was amazing.
I'm imagining just, like, it's some guy who's got a bunch of imported swords from somewhere, but he doesn't know what monsters they're made out of. They're just cool looking, but then, like, you can take those to some other guy who wears a hat and cargo shorts and doesn't shave, and he looks at it and he tells you exactly what you've got, and he tells you what you need to make it an upgrade, and he takes it to his garage where he's got all of the stuff he needs. I guess this is a Monster Hunter AU where people have
Yeah,
garages.
I was gonna say this is starting to sound less and less like Monster Hunter and
Yes.
more like you're, I don't know, having a seizure or something.
I am
I'm
not.
not sure.
I'm talking about swords. I
Just
think
saying.
there's the core of an interesting character archetype there, though. That it's like you've got the guy who sells the swords and then the guy who upgrades the swords. So it's like the armory and the blacksmith. And one of them doesn't know shit about what he's selling, and the other one is like weirdly into it in a nerd kind of way. Because I wouldn't call any of the blacksmiths we normally get a sword nerd. They're just guys where that's their job and they're good at it and they like it, but they're not nerds about it.
Oh my god, this bandit mantle is so fucking good, by the way. Just look at this. This is only half of it. There was a whole bunch of it, like, back farther in.
Yeah, no, you've got some vast riches of pirate
I
gold
know,
that fell
like-
off this lizard.
Like, you're just beating him till his pirate gold comes out. This is real good and useful.
And you just can't seem to pick it all up because there's too much of it.
Well, there's a lot of stuff in my way.
Yeah.
Right, now you idiots need to give me your claws. That's what I need from you.
This
Pretty please.
ancient blade from the Orient is made out of pure iguana. And it can be yours for $30. It is legal in this state. I've checked.
I almost went after the wrong Jagras for a second.
I
I
almost
didn't
told you to
realize we
gather
had
the bone
one.
pile, and I was like, wait, we don't need that.
No, not really. I almost went after that Jagras, though. I was,
Well, he's immortal.
yeah, I
because
wouldn't
of
have been able to
friendship.
touch him, but I almost went after him anyway. Did he go this way, or... No, that's not where he goes. He goes this way, doesn't he?
Probably into the caves.
I think it's
Yeah.
over here. No?
No,
Yes?
no, he's in the
No?
cave.
How do you get into the cave from
Well,
here?
you go down.
Oh, is it underneath? Okay.
Yeah.
That cave. All right.
Yeah, you know the ones full of flash flies and bright
Yeah.
moss.
I know the one.
Yeah, and it's where is the? That's
Did
not.
he try and take that way? I'm so
There we go.
confused. Okay, I get it now. My bandit mantle's already run out. I'm a little bit miffed, but
It's
that's fine, I guess.
You've already got more money than you need for this.
Yeah.
Where the heck is he?
He
He's the other way.
went this way and then pulled around, I think.
Huh.
Yeah, I think he did that the last time too, where he just kind of like, I think he went through there though the last time. I don't know, maybe I'm losing it.
Maybe.
I swear to God, he kind of went up into this direction. And it looks like I'm going in the right way anyway, so.
It kind kinda does, except the map is layered, and that's always the part that bothers me.
Oh, yes it is. You're super right. How do I go downstairs from here?
I swear it was the cave, you just went in the wrong direction in the cave?
Maybe. This is back to the cave.
I love how, like, half of every stream is us trying to figure out
Yeah, trying to figure out
directions.
the directions we're going. I
Okay,
fucking
so
hate
when
it.
you're in here, there should be a left. No?
No. That may have been a left at some point.
Oh, now he's moving. So
Yeah, I don't see anything. There's no left, there's no right. It's straight. I don't have any other options.
Okay, there must have been another entrance, because this
that
is
one
not
there,
the...
maybe?
That was your Jagras.
Oh, I'm sorry. This one here, maybe? That's what I was
Yes,
talking
that might be it.
about. I guess he'd have to come this way if he
Yeah,
wanted
this
to
is
leave.
where... There's another entrance that goes straight into here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he over here?
There
Hey,
he is.
there he is.
Face your death like a man, coward.
Yeah.
Face
Run,
your death like an
coward.
iguana. I guess. Yeah.
Slade. Yeah, he's done. I needed the other Jagresses, too. I didn't even need this guy.
Well, there's one.
I will probably need his stuff eventually, which means that I need to, fight him and eat him up anyway, but, like, these are the other ones I need. These little guys. They're just standing here yelling at me.
Because they know they can't do shit. They just want to get their final words out before they're dead.
I guess.
And they go down so easy.
Yeah, they go down really easy.
Except that you can't tell what you've killed with their
Yeah,
corpse of their dad in the way.
Because the big one's making it a little bit harder than it should be.
Yeah, I could barely tell there was one under him.
I could tell it was there because I remembered putting it there. There was a guy who I think may have run off.
Where the heck are the piercing claws?
I don't know. I had picked a couple of them up right at the start, but
Did
yeah.
you? Because
no,
I
they're just
thought you only
gone.
needed like 2 or 3.
Let me check how many I actually picked up, because I remember I picked up at least one.
1.
I picked up... No,
You're
that's
gonna
an
need
armor
more than
talon.
one.
What the fuck?
It's down
Oh,
there.
yeah,
you
yeah,
see
down
it?
at the bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got one.
One. I mean, there's a chance that Tao has picked them up as well.
But you won't
like,
know until
Yeah,
the
I'm not
end.
going to know until I actually get in there.
Well, you can go back to a camp and talk to the handler and then collect rewards and then go back out.
Why am I hearing... Oh. Another one. Okay.
But yeah, like, you might as well just keep going until you get at least a second one.
Oh, that's what I keep hitting. I'm like, what the fuck do I keep hitting? It's the dead body of the Great Jagras.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that they have collision even after death.
Sure do.
It's really annoying. But I get it.
Mm-hmm. So, at this point, I would suggest going, you remember the area that the handler was screwing around in and the Devil Joe got to her?
Yeah.
That area sometimes is full of Jagras. And
Okay.
the ones in this area might take a little while to respawn in full.
Yeah, that's fair. What's the area that... It's this one. I was going to say, what's the area that usually has a bunch of Jagresses in a tree?
Yeah,
It's
no,
this
the
one.
other one's, not the one I just described, but one near it also sometimes does that.
Okay, fair enough. I think I can go back and around to get to that one if I go this way.
Think so.
Pretty sure. Yeah, this is where I started, so I know for a
Yeah.
fact I can get there from
That
here.
one honey thing is
Yeah.
just really easy to remember.
Oh, jeez. Somebody was saying, by the way, that the armor for Basil looks really good, and I agree. It's I don't know if I've really even seen much
Yeah,
of it.
I don't know if we've seen it, but it probably
But
is amazing.
It's probably amazing.
Yeah,
I've
have not
neglected
fought him
killing
yet.
Basil Gooses. I need to start killing them because, like, I've already killed what 2 Devil Joes now.
Have you killed a second one? You've
Didn't
cut
I kill
the
2 on stream? Was it
No,
only
you
one?
you had one just leave, but you would cut his tail off first.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah,
Is it about here or
it's
higher
up that
up?
way. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you're in the right direction.
Yeah, fair enough.
Don't bully the toads.
I'm not. Yet.
He's just sort of inching away from you because he knows what's about to know. No. No. Don't do it.
It's gonna make you nervous forever.
I'm not nervous so much as I am sympathetic for the toads.
Was it in here that you meant?
Yeah. Sometimes they hang out around here and to a little bit north of here.
'Cause I'm not really seeing them here.
There they are.
Oh, there's some there.
They were just on the other side of that house.
That was a Jagras house.
It was. No, the Jagras house is the cave.
Alright.
This is also the area we saw birds on an Aptonoth once.
Yeah, I think so, but I think if you spook the Aptonoth, the birds will leave.
Yeah, so it's not
These guys are
happening now.
already spooked, so...
Yeah. It doesn't take much to spook them.
No, it takes very little to spook a fucking Aptonoth.
Oop.
There we go. Okay. We had that Tail Raider Aptonoth, but he's gone now.
You mean Tail Raider Jagras?
Yeah, sorry,
A
Jagras.
Tail Raider Aptonoth would be nice,
That would be
but
pretty
useful,
cool, but they wouldn't be
useless?
super useful.
Yeah, they would not do much for you.
Maybe they would collect things more than they would, like, fight other monsters.
That would be cute. I've always kind of wanted to have one that you could ride around. Like, maybe then it's got, like, saddlebags that can store more stuff on it, but then at the price of being a bigger target for a monster.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. But mostly just, it would be nice to just have a pet. I mean, we've got Tao, but Tao's not a pet. Tao is
a person.
Tao is a lovely bride.
Well, right now she is. Sometimes she's like death incarnate, but currently she's a lovely bride.
She's a lovely bride and death incarnate.
Well, I don't know if I agree with that. That sounds like a pretty terrible myth, I gotta be honest.
No, I mean, you... Am I not death incarnate and your lovely bride?
I don't think you're death incarnate, I gotta be honest. What?
I stabbed him, you guys didn't notice.
Yeah, with her hand. I mean, it's not like there's really anything to stab me with. You're
Can you
basically
hear
just
it?
very lightly tapping me.
Can you hear me twist the blade on the microphone? No? Never mind then.
Yeah, well. Let me see here. So this is done. All of my items are ready to be harvested because I don't have enough room in that goddamn box.
Yeah, 9 out of 10.
Yeah, all of them. There we go. Guess I'm gonna go upstairs and make this big sword. We'll see if I have enough to make the next one up. I don't think I do, but just in case, we'll check.
Yeah. Yeah, this place is way nicer to go up when there's a tree there.
Yeah, it looks way nicer. It's, when there was nothing there, it was just kind of barren and weird.
Yeah. Yeah, and pointless. It's still
Yeah,
way too
I mean, it's
long
still
a
really
stair.
pointless. Yeah, I'm confused as to why they don't put elevators into this area, to be honest. Like, there are elevators,
There are, but they're weirdly
very
spaced.
imprecise and strange.
Like, there's
I don't
one
know, I
that
don't
leads
like
straight
it.
to the workshop and one that leads 20 feet away from the workshop.
Yeah, right? Like, they're spaced
Yeah.
strangely.
Well, you
there
have
we go.
exactly enough.
Yep. That's a switch axe.
I mean, it's not,
That
but
does not look
yeah.
like a great sword.
Great Jagras Claw Plus
I
times
need
6.
2 more because
You
I've already
could
got
probably get
4.
that off of one hunt.
I probably could. And then after that, I'll need Great Jagras Claw plus 8.
And you've got everything else you
Yeah,
need, man.
yeah, I do. Yep. But that's a water weapon. Do you want to call it a day? Do you want to do one more and then call it good?
I'm going to suggest you find the mission that'll expand your harvest box, and then we'll call it a day.
No, because I like to end on something big. I don't feel like that's big enough. I'm going to do Nergigante.
Okay.
Because, like, I mentioned that at the beginning, and I've mentioned it off and on. Next stream, I think I'll finish that sword up, and then we'll do Lavasioth. But I feel like it would be good to do something big, like an Elder Dragon at the end of the thing.
Okay, and you want the Nergigante armor?
Yeah, and I kind of want more of the armor pieces for the Nergigante stuff, so it's like, why not?
Okay.
If I can figure out which mission I'm supposed to take for it. It wouldn't even be this, it would be this one, wouldn't it? Because for some strange reason
It'll
they
say
kinda slip
something
them in
about
here, right?
him hungry, something.
It's him hungry something. I'm looking for his picture. No? Is it not here? Wow, do I just not have him? Like, I thought I had...
I thought you did.
Maybe it cycled out?
I don't think so, not for your optionals.
Kinda hope it didn't, but it might have cycled out.
Is it not in the...
Is it in here?
Eater of Elders. There he is.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, he's like the
okay,
top
so he's
rank.
just the big one. Okay, fair enough. Whatever,
It makes
then.
sense. He's
I
an elder
guess,
dragon.
like... I'm not going to be like, oh, that doesn't make any sense, because it totally makes sense, you're right. But at the same time, it's like, oh, I thought he was in the slightly lower ones, because he's not
No.
as strong as the other Elder Dragons.
Well, you fought him more times than a bunch of other things, but you skipped fighting a bunch of things that were just high-rank versions of stuff. So it feels like he's higher up.
Perish Room, Trank Bombs can go away. I'm keeping that Armor Skin, Talon Charm, Dung Pod can go. I'll keep all of this. I'll put another Ancient Potion on. What does he do? He doesn't actually do any elements, does he? He doesn't do Blight.
No.
No, he doesn't. Yeah.
But he does...
Take a couple of these with me.
No, he doesn't go down into the cool drink area.
No, he doesn't.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
he actually avoids that too.
Okay.
We both avoid that. Neither of us wants to go down there. It's too hot. Like,
That makes sense.
screw it. It's not worth it. Let's see. I'm already running out of max potions again. Sorry, mega potions.
Well, you've been farming both herbs and honey.
I'll take flash pods. That'll be useful. He can't be caught in traps, so there's no reason for me to take those. I think that's just about it. I don't think there's anything else. I
Oripoke
really
suggested flash pods. Did you put flash pods?
I took them already,
Okay.
yeah. That's terrible. That could be useful. This is slightly better.
Yeah, I'd go with defense.
Yes, I'm gonna go with defense.
Because you know you do enough damage.
Well, yes, but no. I mean, sometimes I'd like to do more damage, but,
You know you do enough for this guy.
yeah, well, because I've beaten him, is it 2 or 3 times? I don't even remember.
I don't remember.
Multiple times. I've beaten him multiple times. Okay, let's back up. I am going to use my Ancient Potion, which is kind of a waste of an Ancient Potion, but fuck it, I'm doing it anyway. I'm going to... Let's see, I don't need another one. It's really just kind of a pain in the ass. I don't need cool drinks either.
You don't want the easy potions? The first aids?
No, those are really not worth it. I mean, they're worth it if I absolutely run out 100%, but I'm going to try and not do that.
Okay.
That's kind of my
I mean, they're
thing
free,
I'm going to
but
try
whatever.
and not do. Yeah, but they also go away. They're an account item.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
was that to the side there?
It was an herb. I should have grabbed it, but I
No, to
didn't.
the other side, but it doesn't matter.
Probably
now
a
you're
mining
gone.
point or something.
It looked like it was moving. I thought it was like a life to capture, but you went by it really fast. It might have been nothing.
Could have been a lot of things.
Yeah, it could have been everything.
This place, for some strange reason, I think has a lot of the vulture-style monsters, I think.
The revolters.
Where the hell did he... He starts out here normally. Where is he?
Go up. That's my
Weird.
guess.
I'm going to guess in here.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I didn't originally have this area unlocked, so I guess he just shows up once you unlock it in here instead.
Huh.
Weird.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, he's very mad at me, though. Like, already angry. Oh, come on, guy. I was going to do a jump. Jeez. Giant jerk. Fine, I guess I just have to hit you like normal, then.
Yeah, what was it that caused this area to open?
I forget which one, but it was an Elder Dragon. Was it Kushala? It might have been Kushala.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Because the one in the fire area is Teostra. I remember that.
Yes.
And you fight Valhazak in the Rottendale, not you.
Yeah.
So I think it was Kushala Deora, who I'm pretty sure you do fight.
I don't remember, because I haven't actually gotten into the Elder Recess in either of my playthroughs, so I'm not familiar with the layout.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm looking at some of the geology of this place. I'm wondering, like, this. I mean, this is clearly going to be based off of actually how some crystals form. Gotta wonder, is this like just a thing that volcanic crystals do? There's a lot of swirls in the ground.
Could be. I'm not super familiar with volcanic minerals and stuff like that? Like
yeah, I used to live in
the way that
Hawaii, so
those
you'd think
form?
I'd know, but I don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say you'd think that you'd be the one who would know out of both of us.
Yeah,
And
I know.
anyone in chat potentially. I mean, like I don't know if anybody in chat knows more about minerals or not. But
The one thing that I know about rocks in Hawaii
Oh,
is
come on, guy.
that because it's a volcanic island, you don't get much in the way of... Hawaii weirdly doesn't really have that much obsidian for some reason. But,
yeah, that's because it takes a very specific sort of circumstance for obsidian.
Other Polynesian islands do have it. It's just
Yeah.
Hawaii is weird. But,
I'm not too surprised.
but like, the only thing you really can find is, like, peridot is a,
Oh, god damn it. That's the quickest I've ever died to him. Usually I don't... I die like once and that's it. But that was a really fast one. I'm kind of ashamed. Sorry, what were you saying?
is a gem that can be made volcanically, but other than that, you don't get shit. You also don't really get fossils because the land is younger than, like, dinosaurs.
Yeah.
It rose out of the sea after that.
Yeah.
So, other than the rich archaeological bounty of graves that you shouldn't disturb, which is a thing, like, Hawaii is basically one big graveyard.
Yeah.
But it's because it's an island that's kind of, like, where else are you going to put things? But, there's not really fossils or, like, crystals. So I heard that and was like, oh, that's boring. I can never find a dinosaur here.
Yeah.
I can never find diamonds here.
Sorry.
And then just decided not to pay attention to the way that lava rock forms.
Aw.
So I'm looking at this and it's like the Elder's Recess is partially volcanic, and like all those swirls and stuff. It's like, oh, is that just how it works? Can you make swirls out of the lava?
You might be able to.
Yeah, I mean, like, can nature do it?
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. It might be able to.
Yeah.
Oh, right in the
He's so
face.
confused.
Yeah, oh, he's blind as shit, too, so...
I'm really liking the Palarang. She keeps getting things to drop.
Yeah, and it's super useful, but they're
Also a
not
distraction.
always, like, useful mats. Sometimes it's just money mats, which are good, don't get me wrong. I mean, I have an entire thing where I've been trying to get money mats, but at the same time, it's like, that's... I don't know. To some extent, that's not as useful as getting, like, massive buffs or shit like that.
Yeah, well, you could have switched her over to the...
I know,
horn.
I could have gone over to the horn if I really wanted to. I'm trying to get him to get into a better position. I don't like fighting him here. It's really weird. Where did he even go?
What? Oh.
He jumped from area to area. I heard him move. I was like, where the fuck? Oh, he's gonna roll. Uh-oh. Okay.
Maybe not a roll, but that's still...
Yeah, there it goes. No? Okay, no, he's just doing the wing thing. Oh, fuck.
Well, you startled him.
Yeah, it surprised him, I guess.
Oh, we're getting some rock lore from Shattuka.
Okay.
The way the rocks are hexagonal is called columnar jointing. All I can say about those crystals is that with how large they are, it must have cooled underground to become so large that, as if it had erupted to the circus. To the
circus.
surface. That was me.
No, that's fine.
Erupted to the surface, the crystals would be smaller.
Yeah.
And the longer it takes the lava to cool, the larger they get. Okay. So if this
Well,
area's
the lava's
been...
not even cool here,
Yeah,
so...
if this area's been hot
There's
for
a
a
lot of
really long
volcanic
time,
activity.
it's had the chance to grow those crystals. That makes sense for what the area's like.
Yeah, given the geography of this particular area.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3... Hit him. Oh, I'm bouncing off his horns. Shit. I didn't realize.
Yeah, you're still on blue.
Oh, fuck.
You're just gonna go try steal off of him?
A little bit, but I knew he was going to change area, too. I'm just getting ready for his... Because if he changes area, he's going to come over here, and I'm going to be mounting him a little bit easier.
Okay.
This is the area where I can mount him okay. Because he's got this little lip to play with here.
Yeah, that's true.
So even if he kind of like runs diagonally and kind of avoids it, so long as I can keep him near the lip, right? It's pretty good. He's gonna do the roll. Shit. Ah. I hate that. Oh god. No. Please leave me alone for a second. There we go. As long as there's a lip.
Nice.
And if you can knock him down, With the bandit mantle on, I've noticed that you get a way higher chance of getting stuff off of him when he falls, and when he's on the ground, you have a chance of hitting him harder to get more of him anyway. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. This means that when he goes down, he leaves a bunch of pretties.
Yeah, pretty much. 1, 2, 3, hit, pull, 2, 3, hit, and do the spin with 2, and bam, bam,
Nice.
right in the face.
You're
Okay.
really lucky he didn't get you.
Yeah,
with
I know.
this.
He pretty much did, and I just avoided it. That's all that really happened there.
Nice.
Just gonna go ahead and collect some of this pirate booty. Gold doubloons that he dropped here on the floor.
2 gold doubloons.
Oh man, that would be a good one for donations too.
Yeah.
I forgot we were talking about that, but like, yeah.
Yeah. If it ever comes up. But
Ooh, that was a big hit.
every time something happens and there's 2 of something, that plays in my head. It just
Oh,
happens.
good.
And then I try to find a way to work in the parts after that where they're plastic, and it never works. But I'm only saying it in my head, so I don't fuck up a reference for anyone
Yeah,
else.
that's fair.
Mason's doing the same thing, just shouting plastic really caps lock in the chat. It's like, yes, you can't say 2 gold doubloons without the plastic after.
I don't even remember the plastic part of that line.
It's because the doubloons were from the
What?
the
Plastic?
board game.
Yeah, I kind of remember that. Okay. No, now I remember. I wasn't for a second there. I super wasn't remembering at all. Okay. I don't know if I dodged that or what the fuck happened there. That was interesting. Did you see that?
Yeah, I don't know.
He did the dive bomb, but then also the dive bomb kind of didn't work, but it did at the same time. I don't know what the fuck. That's weird.
He's very confused.
Yeah, he doesn't like being dragon blit.
That's a good way to describe the shots off the slinger as there's blitz.
Well, those I think they cause dragon blight. Is the reason I said that.
Yeah, well,
Like
wait,
thunder
can you
blight
really
or-
blight
a
a dragon?
I don't know. I guess maybe not.
Because you can like poison them or whatever,
Ugh.
but the blights do things
Yeah, you know what,
related
you're
to like
right. Poisons and blights are two completely different
yeah,
things.
like they do things like stamina gauges or canceling out bonuses. Like those, do those even apply?
Maybe to some weird extent. I don't know. I'll come
He's
back.
running.
I don't even have my bandit mantle anymore though, so.
Yeah, might as well just take it
is
off.
it completely out? Yeah,
Yes.
it's okay. Then I may as well take it off because it's not going to regen unless I take it off anyway.
Yep.
By the way, you can see your mantles in the top left-hand corner underneath your name and above Tao. Well, above your cats.
Yeah. So it can tell you if it's regenerated.
Yeah, so you can actually keep an eye on that instead of having to check the item. I was checking the item basically non-stop for like a huge period of time.
Yeah, I forget it's up there sometimes, but I don't use the mantles that much.
Hey, big guy.
Not enough.
Not even close. Oh well. I thought I'd
Yeah,
do
they
a
don't
cool
give
thing
you a
and
good
hit him,
enough
but...
jump for some of those.
Yeah, no, that super didn't work. Shit. Alright. Fine. Crystal. 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 Look, it's a crystal.
It's shiny. Oh, he's really upset
Shiny
now.
one. Oh, fuck, you missed. Or I missed. Sorry, my bad.
He missed your bullet.
Yeah, he moved. It missed him.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Let's see.
You're doing more damage
Wow.
with other things. It was
Let's
just
do
funny
this.
with the thing.
What did I break?
I can't tell. Spikes, probably.
Okay. I mean, fair enough. Like,
Is that more crystal burst? Yes,
yeah.
it is.
I don't want to pick it up while he's doing this.
Yeah.
That was a really bad idea. I got very close and I should not have. And I paid for it. The moment he touches the air, you want to be as far away from him as feasibly possible, and I did not follow my own instructions. Because I have consistently told people, as soon as he hits the air, run. Do not stand around. You can't block it. You can't, like, avoid it. Just run. It's just run and do the Superman dive if you're able.
Yeah, well, you
and
can
follow
get
my own advice. I don't know. Now he's kind of pushed me into a corner here.
You want to eat?
I might eat. If I can eat. I don't know if I can right now. Can I eat?
Is there always, like, a fake chair at these camp canteens? Have you noticed that? There's always, like, a thing that's really closer to where you start that looks kind of like a chair and it's not.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is or why it is, but yeah, I've kind of noticed them.
Yeah, like there's just a fake
this
canteen
one here,
chair.
I think maybe it's supposed to be for the handler, but I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm not really sure. Let's see. What do I want? I want this. I'm gonna switch Tau over into the horn. I think would be a better one. Because the Plunder Blade is nice, don't get me wrong, but like right now I kinda need a horn.
Yeah.
Need some more of them little buffs. I've just buffed my
else,
defense as much as I possibly can, so. She's a good distraction. Wow, my words are getting all
Distractment
screwy.
still sounds correct.
Good old distractment. When she's using the horn, anyway.
There he is. Right where you left him.
Yeah, he's pretty mad. Did he literally just go straight into the air again?
I guess he did for a second.
Shit, okay. Hold on. If I want the crystal burst, I have to really get in there. Okay. There. Distraction. Ow.
Distractment.
Distractment. Distractment. Distractment.
It might as well be a word. It sounds perfectly legitimate.
It does.
Grammatical.
A little bit. Distract. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, you got lucky with both of those dodges.
Yeah. I got lucky with a lot of them dodges, to be honest. Like.
God, when he just scrapes the ground, it's like,
Yeah,
oh god,
he's so
mad.
He's so very angry. Oh, no, 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 no. Not again, not again. Fuck. All three of okay, the 2 times that I have died, they have been to that. It's just that over and over again. This one is really, really fucking, like, bomb happy. Like, dive bomb happy. This particular one. Because I've never had them do it so often. It's really strange.
Do we know how the AI varies from one fight to the other?
No, but I know that it does.
There's no specific system that people know about?
Not that I'm aware of. It might be a system that other people know about.
Okay. Yeah, like you'd think there would be AI types and that you would kind of get a feel for which one you might be up against, but based on what he's doing and then predict him better.
Yeah, but I have not, like, honestly done this myself. I am not aware of any AI types or how to deal with the different types of AI or anything like that.
Just that they do randomize a little bit.
Yeah, well, they're kind of randomized, and you'll usually have different AI types dependent on... Oh my god, no, not again. Depending on the game. That's Monster Hunter does it often. That's just kind of a main staple of here, so that the monsters seem like they are living entities more than... oh my god, why can I not get the Superman jump to pull off? What's going on with that? Oh, that's annoying.
Distractment.
Distractment.
Why are your scout flies out?
Because they really want me to know his footprints are there.
They don't want you to know that he's here.
No, they really don't, apparently. I don't know why.
Dude.
Oh, crap. He did it. He's roaring. He's gonna do something.
He's mad.
He's very mad. Okay. Oh, God. I'm actually getting scared of this one. This is the first time I felt scared of an Nergigante.
Fear?
After the first one. After the first one. Because the first one spooked me quite a bit as well.
Well, he seems limpy.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit him a little bit more before I let him go off. And do his own thing.
Yeah, he really likes the dive bombs today.
Yeah. There we go. Sting thorns. Those probably aren't gonna help too much, but they'll help enough.
They'll do something.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Yeah, it's always
Okay.
2. That's the limit.
And that hurt. Hell. Oh, please. No! Fuck you. Okay. That's never a good thing to do with a greatsword. It feels so wrong, but hell, I'll do it.
To shield, it
Yeah.
worked.
I know it did.
I know you don't like it, but it's
I don't
a
like doing
function.
it.
It's a function of the weapon. It's there for you to use.
I know, and it's one of those things where it's like I'm always very picky about when I feel is an appropriate time to do it as well.
It was a very cinematic hit to tank, though.
A little bit. Like, I honestly, because I've heard horror stories about that where people are like, you can't block that. Don't even try. It doesn't work. And it's like, no, I actually just blocked it there. It worked.
Yeah.
I guess it does sometimes.
I mean, you've got your defense buffed out as much as you physically can.
That doesn't really have anything to do with it, though.
And it's like a maximum for the ore tree for your sword.
Why are you doing that so much?
The stagger's really
Yeah,
light,
okay,
too.
the stagger's super real, by the way. I don't know what's up with that. Like, that happens a lot when I'm doing things. I've noticed. If I'm on the ground having, like, missed a hit or something, he'll... Not just him, a lot of the monsters will go in for, like, a big hit, and I'll get staggered to hell and back.
And that has a stat, right? Like how there's
I
like
believe
a
it
stun
does, yeah.
percentage and stuff.
I believe it does, yeah.
Yeah, maybe something about your armor has no stun or stagger, like, resistance.
Potentially, I don't know. It could be a lot of things, honestly.
Yeah.
You could just... It could just be very bad luck. I would not be surprised.
Could just be an Nergigante.
Yeah, I mean, that could be it too.
Hi, Fabnese. We've been on since like
5 or
5:30.
6? Yeah, something like that.
For our time zone. This is like the last one we're doing.
Yeah, this is going to be the last hunt. I'm really
Sorry,
sorry. Yeah, we
dude.
did kind of an early stream compared to what we typically do. I was worried at least one person was going to miss it because they weren't used to the schedule.
Yeah,
being
no,
earlier.
we do it at weird times normally.
Yeah, I'm
so
really sorry.
like that's on us.
It is. It's super on us.
Yeah, we did mostly little things though. It was a bunch of the optionals. You did not kill a Buttercup still.
Yeah, I
You watched Devil Joe beat up. What did he beat up?
Lagiana?
Yeah.
Yeah, he beat the crap out of that Lagiana.
It isn't even what you were there for.
No, not really.
He was like farming for like materials for most of this time.
Yeah, a lot of this stream has been farming.
Yeah, and talking about nonsense, but that's true of our all times real life.
A little bit. I told this story about why it is that I'm angry with Eddie Murphy.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's actually a
Yeah,
terrible thing to
you're probably
miss.
gonna want to go back and watch the stream for that alone. Like,
I don't know where in the
I have a
stream that
personal.
is.
It's pretty far in. I have a personal grudge against Eddie Murphy
It was
because he wronged me as a child.
It was right before he fought an Odegar and an Elagiana
Yeah.
for reasons.
Let's see. So the head is over here. I don't need to break any more horns because I've already taken them. I wanted to take that tail. So what I'm
Yeah.
going to do is do this. Check my spacing. Probably get this hit on. Oh, no, I fucked it up. Shit!
Yeah,
If I had hit him
'cause you
normally, it
gotta-
would have worked, but no, I fucked that up.
It's because you gotta like
'cause
account
I-
for them getting up.
It's because I moved right at the last second because I thought I was not aimed properly. That was entirely on, like, 100% my fault.
Correction.
Yeah, that was me trying to auto-correct, or me trying to do some correctional, like, movements for my own stuff, and fucking up royally.
There you
we
go.
Okay, let's see if I can get some stuff off of him real quick. Maybe? Is this gonna work? Maybe? Possibly?
Yeah, I think you didn't break the spines.
Big hit. Oh, you got knocked over. Good.
Go for that tail.
Yes, I will. Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Alright.
Well, okay then. Thanks. I didn't get that tail at all. I did get some of these, though.
Yeah. Oh, Fabius mentioned looking forward to, like, Blaze Blue. That brings up, I had an idea that we're not going to be doing yet, but that we had been talking about, oh, do you want to stream? Oh, do you want to do this? I realized we could absolutely, at some point, stream ourselves playing fighting games, but I don't know what we would want to do for it. Like, yeah, Blaze Blue probably, but, I mean, we've got a lot of things we can do more than one thing.
I mean, yeah,
but,
we
like,
could potentially
how
do
we
that.
would structure it. Like, would we treat it like a little competition? Would we, like, let the viewers tell us which things to play as and give us stupid challenges and see if we actually do it? I don't know. But, like, if anyone ever wants to give us suggestions, then, like, maybe I can figure something out and then force Josh to play Blaze Blue while talking.
And have me die non-stop because I can't play Blaze Blue and talk at the same time or something.
No, it's just, like, it's really easy to distract you during fighting games by coming up with something you have to answer a question for.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course, I still
Gobbler,
lose
a decoration
frequently.
that enhances speed eating. Right.
It's still something that I'm likely to lose, but, like, it depends on the game. I could probably beat him 50-50 at Soul Calibur or maybe Blaze Blue. I have no chance to survive at Skullgirls. He would kick my ass. But, like, there's a lot of things we could do. I was just thinking, would it be interesting to stream?
I actually don't think that's true because I'm pretty sure that if you go through and look at all of the matches we did for Skullgirls, I'm pretty sure you beat me more often than I beat you.
I don't think... It doesn't feel that way. And whenever we would play without being recorded and didn't have to talk, you would beat me, like, 100%. If you're not distracted, you win.
I don't think that's 100% true. I gotta be honest.
I mean, I can do. We were evenly matched at Blaze Blue, but we were both equally new to that game when we got
armor. Yeah, I mean, I guess. So I can make some more of the Nergigante stuff. I think I can. Yeah, I can also make. Well, I can make the Damascus stuff to begin with, but yeah. Some of the Damascus stuff I think is actually pretty good. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I might want to make some of this eventually, but it takes other things.
Yeah,
too.
some of it took Uragon, some of it took Lavasioth.
Death Stench is good, but I'm low on Sinister Cloth, and I have to fight Valhazak for a lot of that. Let's see, I can get... what the hell's Maximum Might? That doesn't ring any bells. Increases affinity when stamina is full.
That sounds good.
Oh. Well, when stamina's full, but No, I guess that still would be kind of useful, yeah. Huh. Weird.
Yeah, for the way you play, like, you're not exactly,
Stamina
like,
surge.
Running while you're using your
Speeds up
greatsword.
recovery. Yeah, you
It
know what?
matters
Sure.
for, like, Switch Axe has stamina draining attacks, Hammer does, a bunch of other stuff probably does. You frequently want to be, like, coming up to something that hasn't noticed you yet or is asleep.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like I've only got enough of the Immortal Dragon Scales for one of these things, though. So I have to make a decision on them.
Well, you just got new pants.
Yeah, I'm still wearing kind of a good torso, though. I'm going to get these pants. I like these pants. Or, well, okay,
What's the
is
skill on the...
Oh, those have focus. That's super useful, actually. On the current Death Stench thing, it's Fortify, which actually isn't worth it. Okay. Yeah, I'll go with that. Okay, then.
Equip now?
Equip now.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm a literal villain.
You already were.
I know, but I look even worse. I look even more like a villain. It becomes really obvious when you put this helmet on, too.
Yeah.
Or this one. Or this one.
Yeah.
They're all pretty villainous. I'm just building up to the final boss of, like, a D&D campaign for some strange reason.
Or the first boss of Final Fantasy.
I mean, maybe that too, yeah.
Kind of got a Garland feel going on.
A little bit. I made that because I realized that I just could make it, so I may as well.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Super good. Okay. Final thoughts, I guess?
Come at us in any format where you can contact us about possibly, like, doing fighting game streams, things you would like to see us do, whether it be
Yeah, if you guys
want
to see them, just let us know, talk about it.
Certain formats of fighting, like a challenge, you want us to place a bet on whoever wins, I don't know, does chores for a week. I don't know.
I don't know. We both do chores all the time, though.
I don't think either of us do chores all the time.
Well, you know what I mean.
Just in any format where you can yell at us, do so.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true anyways. I really want to see you fight both the Uragon and the Lavasioth, because you haven't yet. So, like, you wanted to do the Lavasioth next time once you've gotten the Water Jagras sword up.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking forward to next time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think I may have some stuff that I can put into this slot, so I'll put it in there while we're walking around instead.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't 100% sure what fighting game we were going to play for tomorrow, but now I know it's BlazBlue.
Tomorrow?
For Sunday.
Oh god, I kept thinking today was Sunday.
No, today's Saturday.
Christ. Okay, I'm going to say that I am justified in having forgot what day it is, because I spent yesterday in hell, so
yeah,
it
fine.
warps your ability to think.
I'm aware. I know how it is and how it works. It sucks. Your day yesterday was garbage.
Yeah,
I
worked 9 hours straight without a lunch in between as the literal only person in my department on a Friday. So imagine making frappuccinos nonstop for 9 hours. That was my day yesterday.
Yeah, your day kind of sucked yesterday, to be honest.
Yeah, and then came home and was like, I'm too tired. I was working at 5 in the morning. I don't want to do this. Let's do it later.
We were going to do a stream or a recording, and Megan was like, I don't want to. And I'm like, that's fair.
I told a friend on Discord, I'm going to take a nap at like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. I was just like, I'll take a nap. I'll be back. I woke up at like 10:30 this day.
Yeah.
It's like, no, my ability to tell time is wrong. I thought we were doing
13 hours.
Yeah, I thought we were like doing our Sunday incredibly late.
No.
I was thinking we're gonna do that after this, right?
No,
yeah,
it's good. Don't worry.
I wasn't saying anything
until
now.
Even if we did, I would probably let people know, hey, it's coming another day, and it would be like Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
But I understand, because Megan's had kind of a weird week, so it's like, if that did happen, just understand that that's what would wind up happening if that was indeed the case.
Yeah, if we miss an update day, there's usually a reason, and it's usually one of us is in a coma.
Somebody said they're in love with the Rathalos armor, and it's like, yeah, no, Rathalos armor is fucking amazing. That's a traditional Monster Hunter armor in this. It's remained vaguely, I mean, it's basically completely unchanged from the original game, is how I'm going to phrase that. It's basically the exact same armor it was right at the beginning of Monster Hunter, like from the very start, from the PS2 games. The armor has only gained polygons. That's literally all that's happened. And I really like it, honestly, too. Like, it's one of my favorite armors. I'm always really bummed that it's never super strong. That's my big issue with it.
I've never been super impressed with it, but the female Rathian armor is a classic that I enjoy, so yes, I know the feel.
I think that's been the same since the beginning, but I'm actually not 100% sure. It's the big old ballroom gown with a princess's tiara, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Looks great on the cats,
super cool.
Too.
Yeah. Anyway, I got nothing else. Do you have anything else to say?
How come there's no Neptunia fighting game? Or is there?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think there's a Neptunia game. They might show up in a fighting game or something like that. I wouldn't be too surprised.
I mean,
I'm petting the wasp. Oh, fuck, you can do that?
I guess.
And it's okay with that?
Well, he's gonna go off and come back with another one somehow. Eventually.
Not yet, he hadn't.
Well,
he's just floating
next
around.
time you see him. Next time you see him. Because there's a garden right there. He'll just go get stuff from there later.
That's super cool. I didn't know you could take the wasp bubble.
It's not like they didn't have an animation for it.
I guess, yeah. There was a full animation for it, too.
That's cute. You just
It's just a giant bee friend now.
You scratched it between the antenna, kind of.
Holy crap. Okay.
It's so cute.
Yeah, anyway, I don't think that there is a fighting game for Neptunia. Yeah.
There is Vanguard Princess, which is all like
it's not
teen
quite the
girls.
same, but it's similar, I guess.
Yeah, anyways.
Anywho, yeah.
I'm good to go.
All right, good night, everybody.
Have a great night.